We are Table Goth, a group of tabletop game enthusiasts and goth aficionados. We're here to play some Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition in our chronicle we like to call Taste of Youth. Before we jump in, quick warning, we're going to be dealing with some bad stuff and uncomfortable situations. So if you need to walk away, mute it, do whatever you need to do, come back when you're feeling more comfortable with what's going on. You do you. At the end of the stream, we'll talk about some of our solicitations and beg you to follow us on stuff and all that good stuff. We'll do our after show and point you towards all of our sweet, sweet bonus tent. Otherwise, that means content in the biz, something I've been learning in my studies. With that, I want to just jump right into this while we still got this professional energy going. So once again, to reiterate, we're Table Goth, and this is our game, Taste of Youth.
Roll it.
Last time, our coterie started things off by talking to Octavia, the Supreme of Soulard, who seemed happy to help some new kindred. In exchange for some blood from each of you, she told you where you could find DJ Gelato Smooth, a mortal with the disgratia you sought. She gave you the option of killing him in exchange for a way to break Edward's blood bond, if you so chose. Evelyn found out there was some program stopping your emails from getting through to your father, which Herb helped find a way around. Elijah spoke to his new promoter and got you on the list to go to Club Allure, where the DJ was performing the following evening. So on that night, everyone got dressed up, hit the club, and discovered that the DJ didn't like the vibes of Club Allure and had went to a different club. Coterie made their way to the next club, which was Club 360, a swanky place in the top of a hotel downtown. Evelyn and Jordan were allowed in due to their looks, while Herb and Elijah took the stairs. Herb spotted a hidden kindred with bloody hands, who Elijah confronted but was intimidated into leaving alone.
Okay. I got a few issues.
In the club, they found the vibe very fun and carefree, not at all the stuffy, elitist gathering they'd expected. They spotted some suspected kindred, and Evelyn danced with a man named Owen, who seemed extremely popular, while Jordan slowly drew in the DJ. The boys made it up and were approached by a kindred named Farid Patel, who said he was an expert on pairing mortals with ideal blood with vampires looking to feed. During the seduction, Jordan's beast got excited about the hunt and subconsciously revealed her fangs. This caught the attention of a security guard who warned her that the DJ was off limits. The girls left with him anyway, back to his hotel room just below. Herb texted a warning that the other kindred had taken notice and to back off. Evelyn retrieved the bloodstone Herb had finished preparing that evening, while Jordan had the DJ in the palm of her hand and convinced him to leave with her. Security guard tried to stop her on the way out, but she mesmerized him into letting her go and almost offered information on Octavia to his boss, Yvonne. Jordan ended up slipping the bloodstone to the DJ, and yeah, that's what I said. Evelyn did that, while Jordan let him go, and the coterie returned home empty-handed with a little bit of arguing. The next night, the girls went to visit Octavia for an alibi, while Herb and Elijah went to the DJ. Elijah protested killing him, so in an iconic scene, Herb flashed him the peace sign, sent him down on the elevator, and
Just the peace and fade.
Shortly after, Herb drained the DJ, who was in his apartment making some music, and he now has the sanguine dyscrasia surging through his body. And with that, we'll pick things up on episode 5. So, let's jump into the car downstairs. Who
I
drove?
would like to do stuff in the apartment before we...
Yeah, you set up some alcohol there. You left some drugs there. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah, I realized that the door clearly looks like a break-in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to make sure I take the stuff from the door, right? So it doesn't look like it broke in. And then I'm going to unplug his headphones and route it to a speaker so his music is blaring.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pick up his phone and dial 911. And then if I have the password block, I'm going to use the emergency call.
Okay.
I pick up the phone. Oh my God, my neighbor. I came to his apartment because he was playing his music too loud. Oh my God, I think he's.
Sir, just please, can you tell me where you are?
It's downtown. The corner of Washington Street. Oh God, it's the apartment building. I live upstairs. Oh my God, I gotta.
Sir, if you could just.
I'm just gonna set it down. I'm gonna leave and just kind of make sure I have the evidence of like the break-in door, and then maybe kick like the front door a couple of times to make it look like somebody like tried to break in, and then I'm gonna head downstairs in a hurry.
Okay. Music blasting, call made. You rush downstairs. So what was the driving situation?
I was the one to drive one of her cars.
You drove one of her cars to the apartment. How did you two get to Club Arcadia?
Uber.
Okay.
Expensive, but worth it.
All right. So Herb rushes downstairs. You see Elijah waiting in the car, engine on, out front.
Oh yeah, I kind of jump in the car and say, We gotta go, man.
Done?
Yeah, let's
I'll
get out.
start driving back.
Where are you heading?
Back to the house.
Okay. Pick things up at Club Arcadia, where Evelyn and Jordan have arrived. Saturday night. Okay. Things are pretty busy here, actually. Actually, this is Friday. I'm sorry. This is Friday night. Things are busy. Plenty of patrons in there. You walk in, you see the pink-haired bartender that showed you upstairs before. What you guys like to do?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, but definitely need permission before we do anything here.
We're not doing anything else. It might be easy to take care of it if you need it. I'm honestly pretty good today, so.
Yeah, not so great. If we could figure it out with ease, that would be obviously the best choice, but, I mean, you could ask the
Bartender?
bartender here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. You walk up, you wait a little bit as she finishes serving a couple people. Seems to be the only bartender. It's pretty busy, but people are pretty chill. They don't like crowd the bar and stuff. People take their time. They know it'll be a minute for a drink, and no one seems bothered by it. You get up, she looks. Yeah.
And this, I read from her last time we were here, right?
Mm-hmm. Have a lot of customers. Yes.
Do you know any good place to eat around here?
You're gonna want to talk to Octavia about that.
For sure. Is she busy right now? Is it a good time? If not,
She's open for visitors.
Okay. Is that all right if we?
Yeah, yeah. Head on up.
Yeah, let's go.
You cool about seeing her right now? It's only the two of us, and she kind of gives me the creeps. Not gonna lie.
I'm fine. Honestly, I kind of think she's cool.
All right, let's go up then.
Head up.
Okay. You head up. You see a similar scene as before. this flower canopy pushing through some of that. In a sort of lounge area with couches and pillows and stuff all spread out. You can smell people are smoking things, taking things. Vibe's very chill though. Everyone's just sort of lounging about, talking. You can hear sort of a soft melodic music playing from I'm not sure where. And yeah, Tavia glances up, sees you, nods, acknowledging you.
Yeah, I'd walk up. I'll take the lead since Jordan kind of mentioned being creeped out.
Sure. They're there with, it's not just her and her three
Is it?
marrieds.
Oh, there's more.
There's some other people there as well. Yeah, Octavia looks. How goes the hunt?
If everything goes according to plan, it should be finished by the end of the night. So there's that going for us.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. Thank you again for the favor.
Absolutely. Don't think of it as a favor. It was a fair exchange. And you owe me nothing.
Well, it's still appreciated either way. My friend here is hoping to get a bite to eat, if that's possible here. We came here since
Where do you normally feed?
I have friends who come around if I'm feeling hungry.
Usually hit up parties. It's just however it happens. People use too much, a little more in giving. But more, we just really came here for an alibi tonight.
An alibi?
We were seen a little too close for comfort the other night, so we were hoping that being here, while everything's getting taken care of, we might feel a little better about being seen away from.
Any action around the city. Just chill here. Nobody really cares if you're just hanging out.
Not a lot of trouble. We would hope.
Fine with me. Of course. She looks to a woman who's currently being fed on by Hari, the tall, strong one. Do you mind sharing, dear? And she nods. And she scoots over, allowing you to sit a couple people away from Octavia, where one woman already is bleeding from the arm. Ari says, be gentle with her. She doesn't have a lot left to give.
I kind of look at Octavia.
Octavia hasn't stopped looking at you. Even when Evelyn was speaking to her, she's been looking at you this whole time.
I don't want to take too much.
No, seems we're on the same page then. Please. No one likes talking when they're hungry. So, is there anything else you need to tell me, or is that it? You just are here for an alibi?
Here for an alibi. Seemed friendly enough territory for us to be in.
It's hard to find kindred you can trust.
It used to be that way, for sure. We've changed things. You can trust most of us now. Though it's always good to be cautious. Mm-hmm. Please drink. So about the blood bond.
Yes, I think that end of the bargain is being upheld, but I did not want anyone to take that action on my behalf. So.
Why?
If I wasn't the one doing it, it seemed wrong to ask someone to, I don't know, sacrifice that part of themselves.
Where are your two male friends? I assume that's exactly what's going on. You've sent them to take care of this while you sit here for an alibi, letting them do your work for you.
Yes, but if...
It's resourceful. That was a compliment.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, the reason we need the Disgratia is I wasn't the one who needed to take it, or...
Easy. She doesn't have that much to drink from.
I'm so hungry.
I'm
Just hear
thirsty.
gulping over there.
So it made more sense for someone else to do it, and if they were doing it, I didn't want to tell them how to get the Disgratia, if they wanted to draw it out for those 3 days, or if they wanted to take it all at
Either
once.
way, will you be dead or not?
I think so.
You think so? That's a pretty direct question. Are we completing this bargain? Am I giving you what you need to break the blood bond, or...
I don't remember what we said before they left.
We didn't.
I don't think there was a verbal agreement about it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I talked to you and said that I'd take because you said you don't have to.
Oh,
Tell them.
yeah, you said
And then
you,
I told
so
you,
yeah, but
it's
I
fine,
wouldn't have heard
you shouldn't
that.
have to bear the burden.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
pretty much alluding to you that I would.
yeah, that's true. Am I still feeding, or
I mean, you
could
can
stop.
easily stop and speak.
just mid-bite?
Yeah, he's dead.
He's good.
We're killing him.
It's gonna be taken care of.
So that's a yes. He'll be dead then.
And I'm to take your word for this.
No.
Why? Can I not
What?
trust you?
Yeah, no, you can take our word
I
for
mean, you
it.
can take our word for it, or we can have.
I'm asking you, can I take your word for it?
You
Yes.
can.
Seem
But is that
unsure.
all you need?
It's good enough for me.
Yeah,
Is it good enough for you?
it's good enough for me.
You seem hesitant.
Just not as trusting as other people, other kindred.
You're not trusting of yourself.
No, I just expect people to need more from me than my word.
She's not used to being trusted, rather.
Times are changing. I understand why you're conditioned to think that you have to prove yourselves. I don't believe in that line of thinking. I think the best of people until they show me otherwise. That's all I'm asking. So, if you've taken care of your part, you trust these two to do what you set them out to do, I'll take care of my end of the bargain. Tethys. You see the pallid, long-haired one stands again and sort of glides off to the back. How do you feel about what's happened?
Which part? The murder?
If you want to call it that, sure.
I'll be happy to have my brother back. I think I'll feel guilty for the cost, maybe, but I'll be
Is that
happy
why you
that
sent
he
the
all
others
right.
to do it? You don't like to get your hands dirty in that way? I also don't have an appetite for the killing of kindred or kind, so I understand. Just curious.
I don't like to get my hands dirty that way, but if it had come to it and Jordan and I were there the other night, I think I would have done it.
I'm a bit surprised. It seems it would have been much easier for either of you two to take care of this.
There were complications.
There always are. With this Tethys floating back in, pale, almost like a corpse drowning. She just has this sort of natural flow about her hair and her dress, and this weird paleness about her as she comes back in. Octavia doesn't look and holds her hands, and Tethys places a small vial on sort of a leather cord necklace Octavia takes, looks at it, places in your hand.
What is it?
For lack of a better term, a potion. Have the thrall drink this. It will not be pleasant. It will not go down easy, but he must drink all of it. It will lose its potency. Suggest tomorrow you should be fine. Any later than that, results may vary.
Good to know.
This will take a toll on your brother. Physical one. As what is in there will work its way through his bloodstream, severing the ties that link him to his regent. Stay with him, monitor him, make sure he's okay. And while this will be physically excruciating, the mental toll's worse. I'm assuming neither of you have been the subject of a blood bond. I have. There's no way, even looking back, knowing what was done, of truly separating your thoughts from the pull of the blood, the pull of the bond. Your brother, in time, will understand that his actions were not entirely his own, but it will be quite a foreign experience, quite troubling. Care for him, be there for him, answer any questions you can. I'm not sure if he's aware of our kind.
I don't think so.
To push him through this process, keep that a secret, will be very difficult. Be patient. When all is said and done, within a night, he should be free. Again, he won't be entirely aware that something even happened to him, but he won't feel a supernatural pull to do his regent's bidding, as he once did. So I do warn you, depending on his regent, they might be aware that the bond has been severed. It's not a guarantee, depends on their individual disciplines, but it's a possibility. So know that.
I expect we'll have to deal with him one day or another. Either way. Seems to have taken an interest in my family.
Do you have any questions for me?
What helped you? What helped you get through it?
The blood bond.
Yeah.
My sisters. If I were not surrounded by those stronger than I would not have made it. There's no weakness in leaning on other people for help. My clan would have you believe otherwise, but very important and powerful lesson I learned just in time. Anything else?
Thank you again. Not just for this, but for your advice, for your kindness.
If you need anything else, you know where I am.
From our blood the other night, were you able to learn anything about who we are?
I could have, but I did not. I used it purely for sustenance. Interesting flavors.
Thank you.
Do you need to know more about who you are? Because I certainly have ways of finding out.
I feel like in my whole life and my whole unlife, I've just always had questions about who I am and where I come from. And I'm just kind of fucking sick of wanting to know things about me.
There's two options, the way I see it. There are rituals I can perform to find things out that you might be curious about. It also might not matter. I know exactly where I come from, and I hate everything about it. I chose to ignore that, forge my own path. You have that option ahead of you. It's not all bad what we are. You have an eternity to figure yourself out, make things right, try different things. You don't have to worry about time or mistakes having lasting consequences like they would if you were mortal. But sometimes it's nice to know where we came from, for better or for worse. If you're curious and you have the time, I'll be happy to help.
I think I'd like to know. So if nothing else, to not repeat mistakes in the past.
Sure. Tonight may not be the best. You have a couple options. You may leave me some of your blood. I will, in my time, in the next couple of nights, figure out what I can. Or if you'd like to be an active participant, you can return at a later time.
I think I'd like to come back.
Our doors are open for you, Jordan.
Thank you. Do you want to go back downstairs?
Well, since we were planning on spending our evening here, and it might be nice to have a night that's just fun
Yes.
for the first time since everything started happening. And I turned to the girl with the fun buns and the piercing. Would you want to go dance with me?
That's Pleo.
Yep.
There's a brow you and Octavia. I don't dance. I do fun, though.
Let's go do some fun. What did you have in mind?
You said you want to have fun, but you don't know what that is?
I suggested dancing. You say no. Ball's in your court.
Follow me. Taylor looks at her. Looks at you. Are you going to be joining them, or
Do you
again?
want to come? You don't have.
You're in no rush to leave. You may stay here as long as you feel welcome.
Are you wanting company, or is this a
You could come.
private interaction?
Whatever you want to do.
I'll go with you.
They're new, Pleo. You hear Pleo just sort of chuckle. And Octavia goes back to the person she was speaking to before. So you two follow Pleo to a different part of the roof. Back to our boys.
What do you think the girls are doing? Right?
When I said I collected evidence from the apartment, could I have also included my bloodstone?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. I meant to say that.
yeah. You know exactly where it is,
Mhm.
so it'll be easy enough to retrieve.
All right, driving back. I'll probably be quiet for the most part unless you say anything until we get close to home. How do you do it so easily?
Do what?
Kill.
I mean, it had to be done. I mean, you heard what Janitor Jim said. I mean,
Jared Jim said we could drink for 3 days.
Yeah, but he said take care of it quick, and we couldn't have hid that guy. He had so much heat on him. I mean, I didn't want to kill him. I don't want to kill anybody. I mean, this is the first guy I killed. Why would I? I mean, fuck.
It just seemed pretty easy. And I tried to stop you on it, and you
I mean,
flashed me a peace sign and went out the car.
yeah. I mean, it seems like it was our only choice, man. Sometimes
It's
you have to
not-
look at the options that you have laid
Trust me,
out.
remember the whole chasing down the Octavia? You guys wanted to chase the other avenues, but I was the one who was worried about time. That was me. I was the one who stopped that.
Yeah, I know.
So I know about the time restraint, but you did so.
I
You
mean-
never killed before, like in your when you were alive.
No, what? Why?
It came easy.
I mean, it seemed like Listen, it seemed like, Jordan, she was gonna do it. It was either I did it or she did it, man. And, I care about my friends a lot. And I'm willing to do things at any cost to protect them. And while I know sometimes it seems like people's choices can come up against each other, he didn't choose to be in that circumstance, but his life choices brought him into the world he was brought into. And our choices and choices that were forced upon us put us in that position. And when I was looking at the options, man, it's the only one I saw that made any sense. And I get it. I was afraid to take the option that was laid out in front of me, but it's what I saw, and I took it, man. I took that burden on my personal choice, and I gotta live with it and own it. And I get that you're preserving something, but I'm gonna hold on to everything I can hold on to from my old life. And I'm gonna embrace everything that I can't control. And that just felt like something that had to happen.
I try to warn you about the burden.
Yeah. It's real.
Yeah. I think we're almost there. What are you gonna do for the rest of the night?
I don't know, man. We probably should keep clear of the girls. I wish we could go do something fun, but what the fuck does that even mean anymore?
No, I understand. And then just let me know when we get there.
Yeah. You drive a few more moments of silence lingering in the car, and you pull up the long driveway to Evelyn's manor.
What time is it?
Pretty early evening. You guys were efficient. You went there, broke in, drained him, and came back.
You got out.
I'd say it's like 8-ish.
We're here. I'm gonna take care of a few things, but you're free to go in.
You see Jim's van is there as well.
Alright, man. I guess I'll go hang with Delilah. Do you just want to go talk to Jim, let him know we did?
Sure, I'll turn the car
Do what
off,
we did?
put the keys in my pocket, and head in there with them.
Sure. You guys head in. Pleasant music playing in the home. You see in one of the main rooms, Jim with all sorts of magical looking things maybe. He has all sorts of vials and symbols and books out. A record playing some music. Delilah's there helping him out. He's showing her some things. They're preparing some things. Turns. That was damn efficient.
Like that guy right there.
So it worked. You feel it.
Yeah, I got what we need, man.
Good news. Where are the girls? We need to get right on this.
Conducting an alibi.
Are still out. Yeah, doing the alibi thing.
Uh,
Should we call them?
Yeah. Why don't you get a hold of them? Not you. We gotta do a lot with you. Get a hold of the girls. Tell them to come here. Give me about an hour. We should be ready.
They took an Uber, so I'll just pick them up.
Sure. We gotta tap in this thing while it's hot.
Want to have some fun?
Actually, it's probably
That's fun,
best. Yeah, you go pick them up.
All
Yes,
the way
I'll
to
pick
the
them up.
city and all the way back.
Okay.
All right, I will head up and if you don't need
Faster
me
for us
for
to
this,
No. Thank you for this, Elijah.
welcome.
All right, I assume we got a good 45 minutes to get some fun in.
I get it.
Take the back way. I text you. Take the back way.
I didn't text him coming yet.
All right. Jim looks at you. This is gonna be weird, but I'll be frank. You're the weirdest person I ever met. So maybe it's best. For
right
this
on,
feast
man.
to you, not someone else. Delilah here has been a delight, and I think we'll be able to help out with some of the more awkward parts.
Yeah, good job, man.
She said, fuck, man, you'll see. It's gonna be tight. He goes, all right. And he takes a knife, and he does a long cut up his arm and starts filling some bowls with it. Delilah's rolling up her sleeve. She's looking at some things, and she picks a paintbrush out, holds it up. That'll do. Delilah goes, you're going to have to take your clothes off. I told you it's weird, but I promise my eyes will not stray.
Is this like that one weekend we spent up in
I literally
County?
was thinking about that. I was
Yeah,
like, all right, yeah. And with that, he gives bowls of his blood to Delilah. Quite a bit. A dangerous amount for, I would assume, any of you. Delilah mixes it, and she keeps referencing some book she has, and she starts painting these weird symbols on different parts of your body, connecting some of them together, tracing them. He'll give her advice a little bit and help. Some things you can see she paints, like, clearly she's just having fun with it. Like, there's like a peace sign and stuff. Like, these aren't arcane symbols. She draws a dick on you. Like, the stuff that she's having fun with. And he's like, all right, yeah, I mean, that's fine, but I mean, don't go crazy with it. You might fuck something up. And, after some time doing that, him chanting some things, lighting some things, this incense type thing starts filling the room. He will explain before he does some of these chains. The thing that this is going to help most with, you feel that energy that it's going to be a lot about you, this charm about you that's going to make people want to listen to you, really want to connect to you. It's going to help to touch them, make some sort of physical contact before you ask them to do something, and they're more than likely going to do it. You call this it's like a contagious enthusiasm. It's a good way of thinking of it. As he does this, and Delilah finishes painting some parts. So you'll have this, which adds 3 die to any of your checks to essentially convince something of someone, charisma or manipulation.
Damn.
So this will help you out. Again, touching people means you're going to want to be more mortal, more human-like, even if it's with another kindred. There's a certain warmth you'll want to connect with.
All right, yeah, I can do that, man.
This will make it easier to do that. You will have something called a high on life, which you can use Blush of Life without any rouse checks.
Shit. Cool. And how long do I have with this, man?
It's going to be most potent tonight. I suggest you finding Zoe this evening and doing this while it's at its most powerful.
All right.
These will start to drain each day.
Okay.
This, as long as things are going right for you and you keep up this enthusiasm, you should be on a roll.
Hey, man, I missed your enthusiasm.
And you have something called Manic High. So every test you do, you'll add a die to until you fail.
Which will cancel out,
Yeah.
basically.
Actually, you aren't fiending.
Oh, thank God.
This dyscrasia is better than any drug
Okay.
that you would normally look for in someone's blood. This is probably the only type of blood other than the blood with your drug of choice that won't give you that withdrawal. And then there's another thing that you'll be able to do that hopefully won't be necessary, but someone you have a connection with, so glance at Delilah, should you feed from them, not only will you get additional satiation from them, but you do have auspex. You'll actually be able to use that to see through their senses, should you need to. Again, this is temporary, and you do have to feed from her for this to be a thing.
You kind of look over at Delilah.
Yeah, she's just mid-paint, and she just shrugs. She's painting another thing.
I mean, that sounds kind of.
She's like, I mean, we're going to try it eventually. I assume you're going to feed for me, so I mean, why don't we do it now?
I mean, if we're sharing senses, I mean.
Shit. Jim says, you probably got half an hour-ish till they're back. And actually, that sort of things could, that might help just sort of really get the disgrace flowing. My part's done if you two want to have a moment.
Oh, for sure.
And Jim exits to leave you and Delilah to complete whatever rituals you need.
Yes, we create new rituals.
Yes.
That's for sure. I blushed myself up. Let's
All right.
You get
get
blushed.
ritualistic.
As that is going on.
Are there any?
Good fucking lord.
I wonder what herbs.
Exactly.
You two,
Having the best time of his
I'm
life.
like, I bet
everyone but
nobody's-
Elijah.
Yeah, everyone's.
I bet nobody's having more fun than we are right now. Cuts
to-
over to my house.
They cuts just a quiet car.
Listen to emo music in the car. One tear going down.
My skin.
No, it's all fall boy.
Until the day after.
Ooh, yes, it's right here. Are there any? Speaking of emo music, is there any music clubs or venues on the way to Club Arcadia? That's not out of the way.
Just playing the, I mean, the stuff in Soulard. But I mean, also he said to go get them and come back.
I know what he said.
We always
Sure.
know what Jim said.
If there's one that looks busy, I'll stop the car and head in.
Drive through.
Sure. I mean, you could hit up Soulard. Hit up. There's probably some live band going on, like Molly's or something, and
Okay.
slip in there.
Yeah, I'll head in there, and I'm quite hungry.
Okay. Give me your hunting check then. Whatever your predator type is, should be on your sheet.
Yes.
Front row. Oh, that's on your side.
Yeah. That would
Maybe
be-
it's not on your
no,
sheet. I have it on mine.
Just as the scene.
So this will be a check for you. We'll do charisma persuasion.
Point it.
So you're just looking in, looking to vibe with the crowd, and get someone to feed from real quick. Yeah.
Hunger die.
3. And persuasion. 2, 3, 4.
More than enough successes. How much hunger are you trying to slate?
I'm trying to deplete 2.
Okay, easy enough. You find someone, people are drinking, it's a Friday night, place is still kind of early, like it'll probably still hit full swing. No, so a place with a live show would already be going by now. So yeah, you can find someone to take outside, there's plenty of people in the street, find an
Bathroom or
alley,
something.
bathroom, and if you're just doing 2, quick in, are you doing anything to make them forget, I assume? Do that.
Absolutely.
Have them forget the moment as soon as it happens, and come out
I would've-
less hungry.
Before I got to like the Soulard area, I would have texted them. I'm like 10 minutes away. I'm picking you up. Jim needs you.
I'm not even
Sure.
gonna check my phone.
Because what are we doing?
Rituals.
So you're brought to a different part of the roof. Again, there's not officially parts sectioned off, but there's like some weird structure that's like almost like a pavilion that just has so much things growing from. There's almost like natural walls of plants and
Like
whatnot.
vine.
Yeah, it'd be hard to sort of know where to push through, where not to, but she knows the way. As she leads you in, and you can see there's a rather large woman sort of laid out on the couch. She looks up a little bit, clearly fucked up. She glances at both of you. Pleo, it's not much left to the imagination, but she wastes no time in removing what little clothing she has. Feed from her. Trust me. And the Archwoman just sort of smirks at each of you. And leans back again, revealing her neck to you.
I go to like take my shirt off, like look at Leo, like is this one in Rome?
It's weird that you're staring at me like that.
All right, I'll go feed from her then. You going?
Can you tell me what this is about?
You're in or you're out. I got a good cocktail here. Are you doing this, or are you going to kill the vibes?
Everybody's all about vibes.
Yeah, man.
She doesn't wait for response. Are you feeding from her? She straddles this woman, a hand going through your hair. She starts feeding from her as well.
All right.
I'm gonna back out through the vines. I'm gonna just.
Narc!
What are you, a fucking cop?
No, I just don't like being peer pressured. I don't mind doing fucked up shit. But I don't like when people,
On my own.
but I don't like when people make me feel like it's a requirement to be cool. So I'm just gonna.
She's not. She said you're in, you're out. If you want to be out, then you're out.
Yeah. So I just roll back through the vines I came.
Okay. Give me a. Give me a composure resolve roll.
Did it have to be that?
Yes.
Dude, you good?
Are you hungry?
Oh,
You
shit.
should at least
I'm going to
roll.
start over. I'll just re-roll the whole thing. Fuck.
Yeah, willpower.
I got will.
I mean, you can't
Not
be
a
that
lot of
bad.
it, but
Don't
you
worry
get
about it.
Okay, that's 2 successes.
Okay. You're able to contain yourself, but it's very difficult to. As whatever blood is going through here is this weird concoction. You can tell it's laced with not only these really sensual emotions, but like actual pretty hard drugs as well. As you are almost just knocked on your ass in a good way, as you just feel everything. Your senses have been a little dulled since your transformation, and they are now more in tune than they were even when you were immortal. And after barely containing yourself, as you could tell, there's not a lot of blood left in this woman. You look over to Plea, who also just covered in blood, immediately pulls you in, and just the blood, the fangs, everything mixes, and it feels amazing. What are you doing?
Watching.
No, I'm just like
Creep.
leaving there, and I don't really know what's outside of this set of vined area. So
I mean, you could get back to where you were, sort of the main. You see, this is sort of
Yeah.
the center area.
if I go
where-
back to Octavia, yeah,
Sure.
I'd be interested to see what she has to say when I obviously come back.
She doesn't. She's talking to someone. You could tell her eyes flit over for just a moment, just noticing that you've exited, and they go back to her conversation.
I guess I'll just kind of. Is there like a wall there, like looking over the city, or is that? Is
Yeah,
it
you
just
could get
another room?
so sort of the fire escape that led up here. You can sort of head there and see.
I'm just kind of lean over there.
This is pretty south. This is outside of sort of the main area, not too far from the actual brewery. But from here, it's not much of a view. You could see the tracks and whatnot, and the river a little bit beyond.
I just hang out here,
Sure.
not waiting for anything, but
Yeah.
just sitting there until something needs to happen.
Sure. You wait there for a little bit.
Is there anything I notice about like the conversations Octavia's having?
Well,
or
if you're
people around?
watching that, you wouldn't be close to that.
Okay.
If you want to go back, then you can. But it'd be very hard to eavesdrop without. I mean, they would
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah. After sitting there a minute, it's pretty. Nothing's happening. I'm getting tired of waiting for whatever weird shit she's doing.
Well, I mean, after a
Can I
little bit,
come-
you would probably notice your text then from
Okay.
them saying, "Hey, we're on our way to get you."
Okay, I guess I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of start to come back. Kind of start walking back. I would shoot Elijah a text like, kind of in the middle of something. Give me a minute to get back to you.
Thumbs down emoji.
Like the
Bad emoji.
squirrely face emoji.
You guys are on like old flip phones. They don't have emojis. on
I'm
this.
gonna make it out with the dot, like the
Sure.
colons
do
and the
it.
S. That's what I do.
Can't do a thumbs down
emoji.
emoji.
Colon S
Just
emoji.
dots.
No, you
You do a
cannot
sad
do
face
that.
emoji
That's
though.
the one
Yeah,
one you can't
sad
do.
to your face emoji.
And I kind of start walking back over to where Octavia is, hoping that they're gonna come out soon.
We're just gonna stop. What's going on there?
Yeah, we're just.
So I'll wait over by Octavia for a little bit.
She'll sort of come to a natural pause or conversation and just look to you. I'm curious. Did you interact with the DJ at all?
I spoke to him a little bit.
What were your thoughts on him? What was your read on him?
He reminded me of one of those fake spiritualists who pretend to find meaning in something outside of themselves, but it's all just bullshit.
Harsh judgment.
I mean, that doesn't mean he's a bad person. It just means he didn't have any footing. Which, I don't know, maybe that's sadder than being a bad person? I don't know.
I can assure you he was.
Can you tell me why he was?
I didn't want to tell you at first because I wanted to see what you'd do without me handing you a strong reason on a platter. But you've made your decision, so I see no harm in telling you now. He's akin to someone who, well, some people will bring in an animal from a different country, something exotic, interesting, a pet. They play with it, they have their fun, they release it in the wild, not knowing the harm that creature will do to its new ecosystem, its new surroundings. Something that seems harmless can be quite dangerous in the right setting. That was him. He had preyed upon some individuals that did not have the means of defending themselves. I have a reputation for being kind, for being understanding, a bit of a pacifist, a hippie.
You didn't like the pseudo-spiritualism he was spewing?
That didn't bother me. People are allowed to believe what they want, but people are not allowed to cross women in my domain. It will bring them comfort. It will help them in the healing process to know that this predator is out of the pool. It's also part and reason why it's best that it's not traced back to me. I am a kind person. I am a peaceful person. But you don't cross certain lines.
Do you know if he was in league with anyone else in the city? Any other powerful kindred?
Yes. In league, he is not aware of our kind.
But someone was using him?
Absolutely. I'm sure if you went to one of his parties, you noticed not only is his resonance extremely potent, he has a way of bringing out the resonance in others. He was very, very useful for curating a certain flavor of blood. He will be sorely missed by certain kindred.
What about the kindred using him? The kindred in power that he was connected to. What are they going to do in retaliation? Because I know there will
To you, who was here all night when he passed, nothing. Quite clever of you.
It was too hot.
For a long time, mortal and kindred society alike, the patriarchy had quite a hold on how things operated. I find it satisfyingly ironic that you perhaps hung out your two male companions out to dry in this.
Well, when you put it like that, it's cool. I'm high.
It's resourceful.
It was.
Noticed.
I wanted to do it myself. Not only because it would be more useful in the long run, as far as the situation we're in, but it was easy to take advantage of him. And whether or not I knew he was a bad person, that didn't matter at the time. But especially knowing now, I'm kind of pissed I didn't get to deal with this myself.
That's why I didn't tell you. I want this to be some emotional hit. I wanted you to do what you needed to do for your own reasons. You have a need for this blood. I don't know why, but I wanted to see how far you'd go to get it. But now you can rest easy knowing you did a service to myself and others by removing him.
Do you know the powerful kindred that was connected to him?
As I said, he was very useful. Many kindred are aware of him and took full advantage of what he did.
Did any of them know that they wanted like that you wanted him taken care of? That he was connected to any pain?
They all know what type of person he is.
So it wouldn't be a surprise if someone took him out.
It would be a surprise in the sense that someone took out someone so valuable without seeking the proper permission. But permission isn't, again, we're not the Camarilla. You don't need permission to do everything. If there was an error in judgment made, those of a sound mind would be more inclined to forgive new kindred. You simply did not know any better. I know better, so I would never. Plus, I'm a softie. Everyone will tell you that. And I like to keep it that way.
It's smart. Like having guys take the fall for it.
Never works. Are you waiting for your friend?
Yeah, it
Pleo.
a little peer pressure-y for me.
And when she
so-
says that, mid throws with her, she stops. Time's up.
Bummer.
She takes some blood off of you. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, of
And
course.
she gets up and walks out
I'll
of
go
this area.
like to help me get up. Like I'll reach, like help me up. Will she do it? Or
She'll
she-
pause and look at you. Dainty little thing. She'll
Oh, I was
she's
gonna-
very strong.
I was
too.
gonna kiss her hand. This sucks.
I mean, you could go for it, but she yanks you too. as
Okay,
it
I'll do
happens.
that.
It tells two
and then
different
I'll
vibes
give-
going
And then
on.
I'll kiss her hand.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. She just sort of laughs it off. And
That's fine. If she's charmed by it, I don't mind. Get my clothes back on.
sure. You get the 10-minute warning from Elijah. She comes
Sitting
out.
down.
Is this like being vampire drunk? Is that where I'm at?
Or like
Vampire.
A little bit,
high?
yeah, a little
Is it
bit.
Like, is this like the
Higher?
closest
It's
I
a
can get?
mix of like, yeah, you're just
fucked up.
you're exhausted in a way, but also just still just humming from that experience. You make your way downstairs, much less put together than when you came in. Elijah, in your car, pulls up.
Wipe you off.
Sorry,
Other-
careful.
Look in the mirror before you walk.
All right, you guys hop in the car. You say anything to each other as you drive back?
Hold
My
on.
hair's
Trying to
a
lock
mess.
it. Stop. Stop. How was everything go okay there?
It was
Club?
great.
What's wrong with her?
She did weird fucking vampire shit with a large naked lady and
Checks out.
another
That wasn't weird for me.
I don't know.
No, we know you're free. We get it. Did you figure out anything else about Octavia? Weren't you the one spewing Civil War? She can't be trusted. Blood on the streets with her and Yvonne.
Yeah, no, she used us for sure.
For what? What exactly?
Yeah, some kind of sexual manipulator of some kind. So it sounds like he deserved it, but still, I don't like being used to get involved in a bunch of shitty people's shit.
No,
So-
I'm with you on that.
I mean,
But
yeah,
the dude that he's
yeah,
dead, by the way.
yeah, of course he is.
Oh, good.
I didn't know that, so we all planned on it.
I mean, I was gonna do it last night, and then we got fucked up, and so Herb told me he was gonna take care of it.
Okay,
But yeah, she definitely used us, and
but he was a shithead. He was a predator?
apparently, and I'm not surprised that he is. I'm sure he manipulated young women to do whatever he wanted. That's not a surprise. But the fact that a lot of powerful vampire kindred used him to influence their social status in nightclub situations and probably fortune, probably isn't a great thing for us.
No, but I think we did it the right way.
Did
you
you
guys
get
have an
seen?
alibi, and then me and her weren't even located on that side. Besides,
Oh.
sommelier of some sort. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong.
Sommelier.
But
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
But it still happened literally the next night after we tried to get him. So there's still a connection to us, which sucks.
True, but if he's
But
if
we're
he's
okay.
that wanted, there could have
He's
been other
not
people.
that wanted. He brought a lot in.
Well, I guess we're gonna miss out there.
This is a conversation
Repercussions.
for yesterday.
Shut the fuck up, you high bitch.
For once, Elijah's not being yelled at, and I'm just like,
I'm
Just-
pissed
but-
because I'm not high right now, and that's
You
my
could have
shit.
been high.
But someone tried to make me feel shitty about doing it.
And
and I don't
that's she
fucking
was
like that.
aggressive.
Yeah, that's not my shit.
oh, hold on, this
But
song's really
hang on.
good.
I would like to say that her being aggressive
Don't
added
scream
to
in the
a. I would like to say that her being aggressive was an asset by the end of the night
Was it an asset?
to me and my fun.
Your assets?
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're almost there.
All right, with that, you pull up.
Oh, by the okay, never mind.
Go ahead.
There's
No,
another, by the way.
No, man.
What else?
Hey, I'm not high or drunk either, man. This sucks for me too.
What's the other, by the way?
There's no other, by the way.
I don't believe you.
No, because I forgot I didn't see it happen in character.
Okay.
I was gonna warn you about a naked herb, but I forgot I wasn't there.
All right. Is her back?
What you knocking your own out?
All right,
Her's back and he's okay and everything.
so you guys pull up. You and Delilah finish your business, which was fucking great. It's some great, weird catching up time that you haven't had with her, with all these fucking people always around. And yeah, this dyscrasia, the stuff in your blood, these things you could do is just fully pumping through your system. You are just elevated with positivity right now.
Since the census.
Did you feed off of her?
Yeah. No, we would have went the full
Sure.
mile.
Fed off her.
Can
I mean, it was
feel
just for pure
everything.
pleasure. You're not hungry at all. You just drained a dude dry this
We're at
night.
pure
But yeah. Mid thing, you were able to use your auspex to sort of feel what she was feeling, which was weird and a little bit masturbatory, but also amazing. And she was, it was all around, man. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Like the first
All
time
male.
on ecstasy.
Yeah. Not a lot of couples would have had as good of a time with that as you guys did, but Delilah made it work.
You played Sonny and Cher the whole time. Isn't that
Oh,
who you were
yeah.
upset about?
I got you, babe.
And with that, we'll take our first break.
Thank you.
And we will be back shortly with you
grapes.
three heading in to see what your next step will be.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Blood on your face.
Okay, shut up.
Big disgrace.
We're back with
He's a
part
bully,
2
dude.
of season 5 of wait, episode 5 of this show.
The grapes.
Elijah driving back one very sort of high-ish on her whatever Evelyn
Back on her bullshit.
and a slightly pissed Jordan pull up to Casa de Evelyn, where Herb and Delilah have just finished some weird sex rituals to activate his disgracia power. All right, you guys, you've done. You've been out for a few minutes.
Jump out of the car.
Yeah, you guys are out of the car. You're heading in. Probably reconvening as these
No, the
two
foyer safe. Should walk through now.
Walk around the
are
car.
probably
In the
showered
garage?
off and whatnot because you were covered in blood paintings and whatnot at this point. Fresh out of the shower, you see him and Elijah, seeming as happy as Evelyn actually.
Him and
Just
Elijah?
him and Delilah.
I would like that fan art,
Just,
please.
yeah. These three happy as could be. Elijah a little tense. Jordan pissed.
Hey guys. Did you guys have a good night?
Yes.
I just imagine you in the shower. The towel and your towel. Yeah.
Around your waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
she's having a really good night actually.
It was really good.
Right on. Let's get some stuff done tonight, right?
Yeah.
What do you have in mind? What's up, man?
Yeah, I just feel like ready for anything. So I mean, let's get the show on the road. You know.
Do we want to go talk to Zoe now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No. Jim even suggested that we should definitely do it tonight.
Okay.
Jim will walk in. Yeah, glad you're all here. Good work, everyone. I think we're ready to get on this. I've done some things with the help of my assistant Delilah. He's in his prime right now. It's best to find Zoe. Why
make
did
it
you
weird,
give me
Jim.
that look? I'm not
Don't
making
make-
it weird.
don't
You're
make
making
it
it weird. Don't come at me. I did my work.
Fine.
This is sorcery. This is advanced metaphysical things I did. This is
It looks like it wasn't just
miracles.
metaphysical, Jim.
Yeah. Some of it was physical.
God.
Everyone's in a good mood, most
don't
of
know.
us, and that's fine. On to the plan.
Keep that straight face. I say that in character.
I'll hand this over to Delilah. So, so I was doing some research on the stuff, and Zoe, I mean, she's still just like Zoe. She's still like living with her parents. She's still on social media. Like she's not like you're faking your death and shit. I mean, she's just is who she is still. Like as far as the official narrative is, she survived with some of the others, and she's just living her life and whatnot. So, I mean, she might just be at home, or I mean, her house might be the best place to start, if that makes sense.
I think Herb and I should do this.
I mean, you should all probably do this, but you sure, yeah.
I mean, like, would it make sense to try to like invite Zoe out to like? I mean, she'd hang with us, right?
Well, I mean,
But
Jordan's dead.
Jordan's dead.
I mean, that's a
Zoe
good point. So.
knows what the fuck happened. One way or another.
Yeah, so she probably knows that you're not dead then, right?
No, not necessarily.
She doesn't know that she made
She either
it out.
thinks I died or I became a vampire, but since I haven't contacted her, probably fucking dead, which would be better for her.
Yeah, I mean, her life, well, like, I've done some stupid shit. It seems just to be sort of normal. Anything sort of weirdly, like, a lot of people's media right now is like, oh, this shit happened, it's very sad, which is true, but she seems to be just sort of, like, moving on pretty quick.
So maybe we should ambush her with the people who are alive and then spook her with the people that aren't.
Hey, man, you're the vampires. Do what you gotta do. Also, speaking of which, still be careful, though. You know,
I know
shit's
she is.
dangerous. I also saw that fucking hotel you were at last night. People died there.
Who died?
What?
Who died?
It was that serial killer dude, the Oregon Trail guy.
Oh,
There was a couple more victims in the hotel.
Did you tell us you saw somebody in there?
Like some kid, man, was like left in the hotel room while his parents were out doing something. They found his guts spread out. It was fucking graphic as shit.
shit.
I mean, I'm assuming that wasn't you guys.
No, Elijah, we should have stopped that dude, man.
You saw the fucking dude?
You saw the serial killer?
You saw the serial killer?
We saw a weird, like, kindred guy. His hands were all
He
bloody.
looked like he was like Amish or some shit.
He-
That makes
Oregon.
He's like, Elijah stepped to him pretty hard, and like, he wasn't having it at all. And Elijah backed the fuck down.
You backed down with a serial killer,
You
dude?
stepped up to a
Dude,
serial killer.
You're a burly
though.
boy. Should have done something, man.
No, to be fair, it was a lot of courage to like step up to him. I was.
That's
gonna keep
true. This
walking,
dude
That's
seems
good.
pretty fucked
No,
up.
so.
my main
My mango, say it.
blow up.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling great right now. I dropped some dark
It's a weird
news on
ritual.
everyone, but I'm still feeling good.
No, I trust me. The beast came out, and I stepped up to him, and I wanted to take him out. I saw blood on his hands. It didn't necessarily look good, but you guys were up
There was
there,
a lot of shit going on.
so I want to
It's
make
fine.
sure you guys were safe.
Yeah, man, it's
But-
not your fault. Like,
That was
this is
100%
crazy.
Now-
my concern too. Was you guys
We, you know,
totally ignored him?
But now
for
that he's
that
killing
reason.
kids, next time I said fucker.
let's get back to him.
I mean, at least we know.
Most of his targets have been pretty young, but this might be the youngest so far.
How young?
I mean, they're usually teenagers.
No, but how long was this kid?
No, this was like a kid.
Oh,
I think he
geez.
said like 10-ish.
Can you send me any articles that you've been like looking up and send to me?
I mean, it's all over the fucking
It
news,
is?
but
Is
yeah,
he
yeah.
mostly, is Is he mostly STL located?
Yeah, no, it's all local, dude. It's our first like local serial
Dude.
killer.
Are we going Dexter?
We're
We're gonna
fuck
go
him
a
up.
hard Dexter right now?
No, because
Guys,
Dexter was a serial killer who killed serial killers, unless we're serial killers.
I mean,
Anyone
that
killed
kid-
Those
anybody?
kids were serial killers?
No, we're gonna be Dexter. We're gonna kill the serial killer.
Yeah, but I might look
We
into if
can't
these kids are
mention-
serial killers.
big name.
guys, let's refocus here. We need to find Zoe, and we
Yes.
need to get to her.
So like, I know where her house is, her parents' house, whatever.
I mean,
I
I'd
s-
rather not like abduct her. That doesn't sound super chill.
I mean, if you need to find her tonight, that's probably your best bet.
Couldn't we just like get her to come out somewhere?
Good messenger.
I think.
I mean, the
I
only
think
person.
someone she knows that's alive should message her.
She probably.
Has
is
anyone
not gonna
heard you
come out
guys
with
are
me.
alive?
Yeah, you're all.
We reported alive on the news.
You were the last
The only one reported
unknown
dead.
who was reported.
Herb, I think you should hit her up, see what you can get.
I mean, should we like have an event? I mean, it might be hard to get her out if it's just like me convincing her to come out. I mean, I can
Just
try.
say like,
though.
hey, you want to talk about
Evelyn,
what
you want to
happened?
throw a party?
And like,
Do I want to throw a party right now?
Yeah.
You're just going along with it because I'm high, but yeah, I do want to
Also,
throw
we
a
got
party.
a lot of like ritual shit.
Yeah, we
out,
can't really-
So, I mean, I can start cleaning up.
So
But
here's not the best place then. I mean, I could just like invite her over here and we can keep her clear of this area. the
If
main
she goes
area.
through the door,
oh,
that's a bad idea.
a good idea.
What are you gonna do to Zoe?
Fuck her up.
Oh shit. Is that
Then take
is
her
that
through the
what
front
we need
door.
to do?
No,
You just need to like get in contact with her.
Just-
All right, Jim.
Oh, that was Delilah.
Oh shit.
Jim is just. I mean, I don't.
That's why I like Delilah.
He's the one who has. She's the one who has answers. I mean, just get answers out of her.
yeah.
You
I
have the
mean,
way of doing that in a pretty natural, natural in the sense that she should open up to you. You just need to find her.
Just-
really.
If you just, oh sorry.
No, I mean that's fine.
So you want me to just like try to get a hold of her?
Yeah,
message
just go to
on
her
Facebook or
house.
something.
Just show up and be like, "Hi, I want to talk to Zoe," when she's there.
I mean, me and Zoe aren't that tight. I mean, I could just like hit her up on.
But
like,
if you
the-
can get
the
to her house,
socials.
you can talk to her. And
I
that's
could-
It depends if
your
you want
power isn't gonna work on the
to
socials.
try to drop a surprise on her, or if you want her to know. I don't know how
She might run
crafty
away.
you think she is.
I feel like just trying to get her like in a calm, nurturing, safe environment where she feels comfortable, I feel comfortable, we all feel comfortable.
If she's the type of person who'll walk right into that, then by all means.
She punched Miles in the face, so I really don't think that's gonna work.
She left all of you to die in a burning building full of vampires.
Yes.
That wasn't
To be
his
fair, I
fault.
set the fire.
Hold on, what?
Yeah,
You knew that.
we knew that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Man,
You know,
marijuana cut a short term and long term.
But I mean, people were already dead when that happened.
fucked up.
No, you're fine,
How about
Jim.
we
Thank
just drive to our house?
All right. I guess we'll just swing on her house. That's
I think
super chill. Let's do
Jordan-
that.
See if she's there.
Jordan's right on this.
Go
We
from
need to
there.
take the drop on her because she did leave us to die. She knew about it. She didn't tell us
Told
about
me.
it.
I
So we
feel
told
like-
her about it.
Leave
All
you
right.
to die.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
if you guys don't want to like just like have a nice, peaceful, calm, relaxing conversation, that's fine. We'll just sweep
We
in
can
on her
start
and do
at-
that.
We can start that, but we need to not give her time to like let her know that we're coming.
Because if you message her on like Facebook or whatever, and she's like, "Uh-oh, he knows," and then she runs away. But if you get there and you grab her hand and you're like, "I have magic powers right now," and then she's like, "Oh shit, I'm fucked."
Also,
Well,
like,
that sounds pretty chill.
do you still use Facebook or like what?
I don't.
Seems like a bad plan.
Yeah,
I mean, well,
you're
not,
right.
Not Facebook. I mean,
She
obviously.
said Facebook, dude. You know, like that's just fucking more or less
Zuckerberg just
propaganda.
controlling you.
Fucking,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why would
I mean,
you?
I
That's
post on
stupid.
there as like red herrings, like saying.
Dude, you have
You
to.
messaged
dude.
me on Facebook
Yeah,
2
if
days
you're
ago,
still
Elijah.
on there-
Let people
What the
control
fuck?
you. dude.
You're part of the problem.
Exactly.
This
Either,
is
all
my
right,
house.
fine. Let's just load up
Twitter
in the
demon, man.
wagon and let's get the road going and let's do it.
You want to come with? I think it'd be fun for you to
I
show
mean,
up.
she should definitely.
Do you want me to
come with.
drive or are you guys?
Yeah,
got this one?
Delilah's gonna definitely drive us.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking in it tonight. Let's go.
Yeah.
I definitely
Keys.
need
She come
Delilah
with.
at my side, so Let's do this.
That was good.
We're all
That was a good
rolling
catch.
together.
You need Delilah hung out with her most anyways. So.
Exactly. Let's
True,
do
true,
it.
true.
Good
Let's
setting
load
for
up
her.
in the wagon and go.
All right, Delilah hops in the driver's seat, fires it up.
Classic car.
Assuming you're sitting passenger.
Shotgun.
Sitting in the back,
Chilling in the back seat.
looking at like the backwards.
I get a window seat.
This car's old enough. It could have bucket seats.
Yeah, the
It's a
back
wagon
seats.
seat, dude.
I'm in the wagon.
All right, you guys head
I'm all for
to Delilah's house, aka her parents' house, which isn't that far. She's from a very wealthy family, as most people at school are. Probably within 10 minutes of Evelyn's. So yeah, you guys pull up a nice big house in the subdivision. Some cars on the driveway. You don't see hers, but she has a garage as well. There's a chance it could be in there. There's some lights on inside. It's not too late. Probably be a little after 9, we'll say.
You guys want to just like knock on the door? Or?
Call her or knock?
I mean, I don't think I have her number. I mean, we weren't that close to friends. I don't have it off the top of my head.
Just knock, knock.
Jordan, you're the closest to her by far. You would know that she does not get along with her parents. Her parents are very strict, and they didn't really understand. They blamed her for when the photos leaked and whatnot. So she has a very bad relationship with her parents. But she is an only child as well. No siblings or anything like that.
Could I have taken her phone number from my old phone?
Yeah, you'd have her number.
Kept it. Do you guys going up to the front door and her parents answering? Not a great plan. Delilah-esque conversations. Do you want to try to ring her, see if you can get anything?
Yeah, I can give that a shot, man.
Here's her number.
For sure.
Sure. You dial it. It rings. Goes to voicemail after a few rings.
I'll just hang up without leaving a voicemail.
I mean, we're pretty tight. Would I be able to tell if her bedroom light was on?
It is not.
You think she's out and about? Because she isn't answering. She drove a Kia, right? It's definitely not out here.
Delilah, can you see if she posted anything like on Snapchat or social media that we could find? Like if she's at home?
She hasn't posted anything tonight, but
Bummer.
I mean, shit, what is it, like Friday?
yeah.
Can you zoom out on
You
Snapchat
think she's out somewhere?
and find her location?
Yeah, I tried that. She
No
doesn't have her shit
Bitmoji?
on, which is smart because like you don't want people tracking you.
I mean, what's going on tonight? Kind of like,
There's a lot of stuff you could just fucking ask her people. Don't you have ways of just like making them tell you shit?
That's true. Go talk to them.
I mean, I don't have that.
You do. That's why we got the blood.
Oh,
You
shit, I do
100%
have
dude.
that.
I spent a
That's
long time
right.
making sure you have that.
That's a good point. That dick thing she drew on me. Yeah. It looked like a dick, but I think it was like a symbol of like.
Was it a symbol?
It was a dick, dude.
Oh, Delilah, you're crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, really, dick's kind of a symbol. If you think about it.
Have you figured out the plan
Phallic.
yet?
Stronger as a
Phallic.
symbol. Yeah, it is. The
Alright.
phallic symbology is almost more powerful, like than the dick itself.
That's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what
That's
the man
true.
wants you to think.
All right, so you guys want me
Let's
to
get
try
Yonic
to
symbols.
go up, just knock on the door and ask the parents
But
what's going
seem
on?
respectable because your parents are
Yeah, I
dicks.
got this.
Okay, maybe
You
Yeah.
need bobby pins or
Evelyn will
give-
start fussing with his hair.
I mean,
assert a handshake right off.
That's all right. Strong shake,
Make eye contact
eye contact,
and open your eyes more.
totally.
You have
Say-
magic.
say your
Hang on.
full
You
name.
have magic powers too.
Mhm. Yeah, I got it.
I'm saying.
We got this, guys.
But get
all right.
the contact.
All right, hey, good luck, babe. All right, you send Herb and his drug rug
yeah. Hey, take that. He's already-
up there. Knocks on the door. Are all of you just waiting in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A moment later, a man you assume to be her father opens the door and looks.
Hello, sir. I am Herb.
We peel out.
Shake his hand.
He just sort of looks at you, a little disgusted. Give me a charisma persuasion.
You get
All right, etiquette. This is going to be etiquette for sure. Charisma etiquette.
Evelyn.
Delilah,
Evelyn
we're
should have
gone.
gone.
We're made out. We're made out.
I was already peeling out.
Drive.
You may add your 3 dice to this.
Knock.
Yep, and then plus
4,
one.
really.
Yeah, because
Add any hunger.
You got hungry?
No.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
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 You're good. Okay. Yeah, he looks a little put off by you, but not wanting to seem rude. He shakes your hand.
Nice.
And you can feel like this connection with him when your hands connect. You feel a sort of this energy you can assert over him as you shake his hand. Yes, what can I do for you?
Yeah, it's me, respectable Herb Mollis. I have come to call upon your daughter, Zoe.
Our sweet Zoe is busy.
Oh, may I ask where? It is about our mutual friend.
Who?
Just a mutual friend. It's my girlfriend, if I'm being honest. I'm worried about her. I've not seen her in a while.
She has really made us proud lately. I bought her tickets to a rock concert tonight.
Oh, excellent. I too enjoy the rock music. May I ask which band is playing?
Ghost Mom, Old Rock House.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. I hope that you have a lovely evening.
Yes, if you see her, I hope she's having a good time.
I do as well.
She really deserves it.
You are a good man, and I appreciate everything you've done for
You're a
my
strange
mutual
but
friend.
good seeming person yourself. You have fun tonight if you're going to hang out with my Zoe.
I hopefully will, if there are still tickets available.
There are not. I had to pay a lot of money to make sure she got to go to this.
Well, I have my ways, and I turn.
Okay. Tell her I love her.
Will do, sir.
Okay.
There's an empty street.
Can I come back? Whoa, guys, that was super weird. I'd never seen anybody who, kind of respected me or something.
How'd it feel?
I respect you, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Shit, I called you dude. That's not respectful.
It's not respectful.
But, you
at
know
all.
what I
I
meant.
called you.
Yeah, no, it's
Sir?
alright.
Respectful.
But he treated me like I had a suit
You're
on.
important?
Which I fucking hate suits.
You would
yeah.
never, dude.
Exactly. It was weird, but either way, I think I know where
What?
she's at.
Where's she at?
The old rock house. She's seeing some music.
Who?
Whatever
The
the
drive
fuck
to
they
log
said, the
again.
Fox Moms
Get
or
on
some
StubHub,
shit.
see if
It's
there's
at-
tickets.
Where-
It's at the old
Fucking
rock
Mike
house. I
Rock.
don't know that rock
Ghost
band.
Mom. You're very
Ghost
familiar
Mom.
with the band.
Yeah. that-
Lily loves the band. It's
Oh.
it's a punk band for sure. Pretty straight punk. Pretty big. You're not surprised that they're sold out, especially for the old rock house. They're a little too big for that venue, actually. You're surprised they played there. Someone, a promoter, someone there probably had a poll, but
Okay.
it's a nationally known. They're not huge by any means, but if you're into
Locally.
this, if they're not a local band, they're a national
Oh.
band. They're not from here.
Underground.
Ish, like
Okay.
they're big, but
They're
not like
breaking out.
not like mainstream radio.
They get play on Sirius XM radio,
Yeah, any-
not the local.
Right. Anyone who's into the scene, anyone who's into punk rock,
Alt Nation.
definitely knows them.
Alt Nation.
Oh yeah, no, I actually know that band.
Yeah, so
Promoter got
he
him
did
in?
say that they were
Maybe.
totally sold out.
I can maybe
Tickets,
reach
so.
out to Spencer.
I mean, sure, man. If you got that kind of pull, let's head down that way.
Mine, he seemed kind of weird with the last club, but the fact that this isn't a 21 and up club, is it?
No, this is an actual show.
This might be a little bit easier, but if it's sold out, I.
This is a show and it's your scene. It's a concert.
Okay.
It's your
Or
shit.
before you're trying to get into like a swanky club, which isn't really your thing.
Right.
Sure. You're
Um,
calling up Spence?
calling up Spence.
Yo, Spence.
Hey, Spence, it is Elijah.
My man Elijah, what's up?
Not too much. Just kind of been thinking about what you said about kind of using this time to get White Foxes back on the road, back on, recording.
Yeah, actually, do you like tomorrow? If you're not doing anything, I'd love to sit down with you, Lily, and Jeezy. They're both good for it.
Yeah, actually, tomorrow, probably around. I got some family stuff. After 8, I'm free.
Works for me, man.
Cool. But speaking of just recording, I'm just looking for some inspiration, and I heard Ghost Mama is in town.
Man, we haven't even met, and that's the second favor you've asked me in 2 nights.
Hey, man.
Hey. I ain't got a problem with it.
Cool. I'll make it worth your while.
One of the
man.
perks of being a motherfucking star, am I right? You want in? Ghost Mom? Shit.
Spence, you're already doing way better than fucking Kevin was.
That means a lot to me, man.
Well, honestly,
Kevin, on paper, way more qualified for this.
but the strings you're pulling, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a puller.
It's impressive.
You
It's
get it.
Super.
So I can't wait to meet you tomorrow, man. Old Rock House.
Old Rock House. There's.
Give me an hour. You're in.
4 tickets actually. I got
Forward ticket.
bringing some buddies. But
Man, what's
also,
a concert without friends? Don't worry about it, man.
I'll
Pull.
bring-
This is gonna be. Maybe take it easy on favors for a bit, but
No,
I'll
that
be able
checks
to.
out.
I'll be able to swing this for you. Okay.
Like I said, I'll make it worth.
But I need that meeting tomorrow if I'm doing this for you.
I'll bring some demos I've been working on to the meeting to make it worth your while. I'm not just sitting on this. I'm real about this.
Hey, if anyone's real, it's me. And
you. I get that, man. Where do you want to meet tomorrow?
I'll come down to Sea Monster Records, man.
Okay.
I mean, this is like an official business fucking meeting. You
Right
know?
on. So do I need to like dress the nines or?
Nah, man, you're not like in a fucking orchestra. You're in a fucking punk rock band, man. Come as you are.
That's a test.
It's just me and
That
your
was a test,
people. You're
man.
testing me already? Fuck, we haven't even met your test. You're a bold son of
Hey,
a bitch.
Kevin
man.
made me fucking dress sometimes. and I don't
Alright.
like it. So.
Hey, you show up. I'm gonna be testing you.
All right. Let the test begins, man. I'll give you an hour, and then we'll head that way.
Hey, yeah, test you later. And he hangs up.
Oh God.
I get the number.
Can I eat them? Is this be my first kill?
Jordan's gonna suck him dry.
Oh.
She's a siren.
I think we're in. This new promoter is
You said how many tickets?
4 tickets.
There's Delilah.
Yeah, you forgot about
Hey,
should
dude,
call
I'll
him
keep the
back.
engine running,
Do you
dude.
wanna-
That's fine.
Does Delilah want to go and
You
you guys
probably
pull
don't want
her,
to listen to this.
pull her out?
anyways.
Yeah, dude, that's a little too harsh.
Yeah, a bit much.
Like, no,
Sure?
I'll swing around. Old Rock House is in a cool neighborhood. I'll swing by. I know some people there. My
Cool.
friend lives close there, actually.
Sorry
I'll
about
hang
that.
out there, and I'll be ready to pick you up on our fucking mission, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll buy you some fast food on the way home. Taco Bell?
Like, I don't like you patronizing me, dude, but I do appreciate the offer, and I will be taking you up on it.
Yeah, you get that. The
That-
rock I told you about, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, good.
Yeah, dude.
I'll buy her a fucking Taco Bell.
I'll buy her.
No, don't eat the rock.
I'll buy her a franchise.
Yeah, dude, I'm not a fucking toddler. I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
the
she said eat it. So
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm
Make
smart
sure
enough
you
to know when
eat
she
it.
says eat it, she's talking about the food.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
No, like
Yeah,
food,
fucking food,
right.
man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have this is a
It's
good
like I
night.
really miss it.
All right, man, we're on
The
our
old
way.
rock house.
I feel like I'm the only sober one right now.
You are.
Did you just lick your mug?
Okay.
The coffee
It's a bit of a
on the
drive
side.
out from sort of St. Charles
Back
County,
in the city again.
across the river, back in the city again.
Into
Also
the
sort of the
city.
Soulard-ish area, Old Rock House. Yeah,
Rock
you guys
House
pull up.
I like the old rock.
Place is packed. You could see there's people already spilling out from the outside. The patio is full as there's sort of smoke lingering in up from all the people out there taking their smoke breaks. Music's easily heard from outside, just pulling up. Yeah, you guys, Jella lets you out, gives you a kiss for luck. So, she takes off.
Thanks, Delilah.
You can see the crowd is definitely like dressed for a punk rock concert. A lot of black, a lot of people actually pretty dressed up for this.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone seems to be enjoying itself. The concert's in full swing right now.
I'm probably just dressed my normal shit, which would probably match.
Yeah, you think so?
Nope.
You got a success.
No, but
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
has it been an hour or so?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's just go to the front line.
Yeah.
that's a good
You go to the
plan.
front, and yeah, the dude's there. It's like, sorry, we're sold out, man.
I think I might have someone will call. Elijah Buchanan. There's before tickets.
Yeah. Spencer.
Sorry about him, man.
Nah, it's come in.
Is he cool?
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't. Come on, I got a lot to do. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
They let you in, and there's sort of you're in the main bar area, and you can see further in it goes in, and it goes down to the concert area. You could see Ghost Mom up there, fucking mid-jam out. People are just in there fucking going for it. High energy, loud music. It's a good scene.
All right, let's get Zoe. Let's have a good night. Listen to some good music. Don't embarrass me. You're cool. You're cool. Don't embarrass me.
What? Dude, I am like the
He is
best
like
at
that I was
concerts.
cool.
Everybody loves me.
Right
You need
now.
any drugs?
He's got magic blood.
Never mind.
Come on, man. You know that doesn't.
I keep forgetting.
All right,
No, it's
How about we do balcony first? Get a good eye.
It's not really
There's
a
no
balcony
balcony.
here.
I'm thinking Patrick for some reason.
No, it's a smaller club. You just walk in,
And there's
steps go
down.
down, it's just a fucking pit pretty much. The side of it, the doors are open to like a big patio area where people can maybe barely hear each other enough to scream conversations at each other. But in here, you really could hear almost anything.
Which one of you can
should
sense?
you like
Aspects
not
here.
be in here?
It's too loud.
Okay.
Where do you want me to wait? 'Cause
Patio.
fuck with her head and you bring her out to me, that'd be tight.
Yeah,
But
let's
like
do
someplace a
that.
little less crowded. Like, I'll hang out on the patio.
There's a lot of people in the patio too. This place is sold out. You know the place. There's a downstairs. So if you go downstairs, that's where the bathrooms are. And when they have like private events or when they're a little more of like a restaurant during the day, there's a curtain off area that's sort of a lounge area that's typically closed during a concert.
Head down
But
that way.
it'd be a good hiding place.
Hang down there.
All right, we'll bring her
Please.
down.
Please don't tip her off before that.
Yeah.
I want to just see her fucking face when she sees me.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. All right, guys, we should like split up and try to find her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? You three,
Her-
give me a wits awareness. Include your hunger if you got it.
1 success.
Is that what I think it is?
That's a bestial failure, buddy.
Oh fuck.
I got a willpower.
Can I use
You
it?
can't.
Ooh, that's
I guess you can try to. Yeah. Ooh. Oh baby.
3 successes.
1 success.
A fucking plus
And
1.
one,
toughness. Come in.
But it doesn't cancel out, so you're okay. One
Doesn't
success.
cancel, so you have 1 success. You have
Oh, 1 success.
Pansies.
I don't have a thing.
He's good.
I got use a willpower. I'm good. Well, now.
bear with me for 1 moment.
You just have a small button. Parking lot this fun. Parking lot this
Is that what we're doing?
fun. That's not your strength, bro. That's your strength, bro.
Hold on. No, I have 2 strength. Oh, but one of them's hunger. Hold on.
Hey.
Now see what yours is. You roll yours. Oh, you got me.
Okay, so you guys are scanning the crowd. It's fucking packed.
We're
So
too
sold
busy
out
fighting.
concert. Elijah, it's been a long fucking night for you.
Yeah, it has.
Started off.
Turned
I
into a
mean,
taxi
you
driver at the
have
end of it.
you have your head on your shoulders. You fucking know what's right to do. You're not a monster. Yeah, you're all vampires or whatever, but you're not fucking just killing machines. Despite what Herb's been doing, despite her feeding and just partying, everyone seems to be not taking this super seriously. One person who does seem to take it the most seriously seems to be yelling at you for some reason the most, and it's really fucking getting on your nerves, man. Just the aggression of this music, the energy in this place. You're fucking sick of what everyone's been trying to fucking put on you. You know you have a good head on your shoulders. You know you have the clearest mind out of all this. And you're at the end here. You're getting Zoe. You're at a place to where you can finally get some fucking answers and find out what happened. Fuck what they say. This is your scene. You've had the ideas. You want to get answers. You want to get your humanity back. You still have a life you're trying to keep together. And if you keep following their path, you're not going to get that. So right now your rebellion compulsion is flared up. So, you're going to be at a 2 dice penalty, 12 rolls, unless you're doing something that's going against what's expected of you. Understood?
Got it.
Herb, you spot her.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is fully dressed in this punk rock sort of persona. You can see she has fishnets on, sort of a leather corset. She has this like dark red like glitter makeup just in a smear across her eyes. Her hair fucking teased up. You can see, especially her auspex, your just sort of passiveness. You can tell there's some allure about her that's just drawing people to her. She's fucking going crazy. She's a pretty small girl in the middle of this violent crowd, but no one's fucking with her. The crowd just swaying around her. She's like the epicenter of this energy. You could see even the lead singer of this fucking band is like looking at her half the time, playing at her, and she's just screaming out the lyrics right back to him. This is her concert as much as theirs.
Right on. I think I'd be like along the outskirts, like trying to get into it, but like it's too like aggressive for me.
Sure.
So it'd be like, yeah, right. Just I see either of these two.
Yeah, I mean, you're all sort of, so how the old rock house, it goes in and then it drops. You're probably in this elevated area so you could scan the crowd. It's dark, the lights are fucking everywhere, so it's hard to see. You're able to hone in on it a little bit. You two just see a mass of fucking people. You're not able to spot Zoe. But yeah, you see her in the crowd. These two are still just like looking. You see Elijah there's a weird calmness about him. He's usually he's always fucking worried about something.
Yeah.
Right now he seems in the zone. Maybe it's because this is his music or
That
some
seems like a
shit.
good thing, right?
Right, of course.
You.
How could it be bad?
Which one of these two is closest to me?
Probably one on each side of you.
Okay. I guess I'll go talk to Elijah. That
Okay.
makes more sense. I'll kind of approach Elijah, just kind of trying to keep an eye on Zoe as well. Kind of like, hey man, I think I found her.
Where is she?
You just want to follow me?
Yep, lead.
I don't really know. All right, thanks. I kind of like hand on his shoulder, like pushing him in the right direction.
Do I notice they start walking?
Yeah.
Oh.
Give me a strength etiquette. See if you know how to traverse this rowdy punk rock crowd.
Can I help? Can I dance through?
Do you have the ability Mosh?
No,
Yes.
he's taking the lead on this.
Ability Mosh.
Do I get the
It's
help
on the
dice
check
from
sheet.
him?
He's not feeling very helpful
Get
right
the wrong
now.
sheet, though.
Not.
Ooh!
That's not terrible. I'm gonna use a willpower just to make sure I keep this +1. You never know.
Yeah, you could.
Nice.
Ooh, worth it.
What it is.
Is that critical?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
5.
That's 5.
Nice. So, yeah. Herb fucking just knowing, like, he sees the breaks in people, and you start moving. It's not your music, but you know you got to move with the music if you want to get through the crowd and not just be an asshole. You know how not to be an asshole. Now, Herb's just sort of pushing against whatever, moving through. Elijah's moving too, but just fucking eyes on the prize. But he's a fucking sturdy enough force where people bouncing off him. You're just behind him, dancing, having fun, easily slipping through the people they're clearing. And you make your way to Zoe. She has not noticed you yet, she's facing the fucking band.
I'll push him aside,
Oh shit.
and I'll kind of dance and bump into her, hoping to get her, like a little aggressively to get her attention, not just like a mosh.
Sure. You bump into her a few times, she goes, fucking asshole, and she looks back and sees you. Elijah! And she turns back.
Didn't know you liked this kind of music.
You don't really know me, do you?
No, I don't. I'd like to get to know you better.
Pass!
Well, I think I have a few friends that want to talk to you too.
A dude next to her, hands her shoulder. She's not interested,
I
dude.
shove him off.
Give me a strength brawl. Include that hunger.
Well, I got it, baby.
Elijah.
You did this to me. Oh.
Elijah.
Yeah, I get it.
You got that will, baby?
2 successes, and I got plenty of
Weak
left
ass
over.
bitch.
I got plenty of will. Can you use a will?
No, you use it one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 successes, 1 beast with the other.
Ooh.
So 2 successes is good. You're good. If it's not, we're double
So let's
fucked.
hear from this. There's a tie.
Yeah.
Ties I like to have go to the players. But let's not ignore that beast.
No, we can't.
So
Ignore it.
he
Hearing of them?
pulls you. You shove him off. The beast taking a little
I don't
bit
even
of
wanna look at
control. And yeah, you instead of just like a mosh shove, his ass hits a couple people. He goes to the ground along with 2 other people. At this point, the crowd's sort of turning, seeing you. The singer even, he's still playing this guitar, looking, but you could tell he notices, because I mean, Zoe's front and center. She's looking at him. You're right behind her. You just shove some people to the ground. He's still playing, but there's a lot of attention on you right now.
Can we talk?
I'm gonna activate awe. Seeing this
Okay. She activates awe.
I want
to try to draw attention
I
on
want to
Elijah.
like bump up and try to like get a hand on Zoe's shoulder.
Sure.
I kind of get a hold of her shoulder and say, Zoe, it's getting fucking wild out here, man. We gotta get out of this.
Give me a charisma persuasion. Add those 4 dice for all your disgracious stuff.
Oh, did I need to do -2 dice for that?
No, that wasn't expected of you. Right?
Yeah, you're doing your own thing. You're fine.
That's pretty fucking crazy. If I do say so myself.
More so, right? Yeah. Click right in the middle.
4, plenty.
5.
5.
Still
Actually,
plenty.
I will give her.
I mean, I can roll willpower, man. Don't test me.
Are you going to roll willpower?
I might. I really want to make sure she gets
Just
out of
do
this.
it then.
I'm gonna do it. 7.
Yeah, fucking, let's talk, I guess. I don't want fucking problems right now. Like, what the hell?
I thought Elijah would be chill, and
He's not chill.
I know.
He's not chill.
Let's go. I can't hear you. Let's go downstairs. Kind of just like pointing
Yeah,
down.
she nods. She follows you.
Kind of leads you. Lead her down.
You, a couple people are fucking just looking at you, and
I'm trying to get them attention.
And I'm just doing this, following them.
sure. People are watching you. Your attention, not in a positive way. I mean, it's a tense situation. You're dancing right now when they're.
All right, I'll turn it off. I don't like
Pissed?
that. I don't like that. I turn it off.
Bell.
And I dip downstairs.
They're not in the mood to start dancing after they just got shoved to the fucking floor.
Yeah, I'll go downstairs. Turn it all off and go
Flip a bird
downstairs.
and keep walking.
Try to disappear back into the crowd for a minute and then follow.
You dare them to fucking cross you.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Give me an intimidation charisma.
Shit.
should it be negative here?
No.
All right.
He's
Nice.
riding that rebellion wave.
Intimidation, charisma.
Charisma.
Hey, settle down.
Just fucking my
Burning them, Will.
man.
I got plenty.
Burn 'em, baby.
3 successes.
You gotta just-
Okay. Yeah, a couple people are sort of talking. They're eyeing you up. Something about your fucking just presence. You're not the biggest dude, but I mean, you're an imposing looking guy. But there's something weird
Yeah,
about
do
you.
I have any clout? I have
You're making
some
yourself look
local. I
bad.
have 2 spots in local clout.
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, you going and knocking people over doesn't play into your white foxes.
It does now. We're gonna do sound.
Yeah, they leave you the fuck alone though. They leave you alone as you go.
I'm trying to listen for like
Tap, tap.
You can hear the
Voices-
music.
for
That's it.
voices as they come downstairs
Sure.
to try to figure out if I should lay low or like be ready when they
Yeah.
come in.
So eventually you guys all pull out and head down the stairs. She's like, "What the fuck's your problem, dude?"
And she sounds angry.
Yeah.
We need answers.
No, Elijah, what are you like? Chill out, man.
That
Fuck
was,
it, dude.
that was aggressive.
I was just like, I saw
No,
our
we need
friend.
fucking answers. Okay, I'm fucking done with this shit.
I saw
yeah,
our
you're
friend,
trying to
man. I
fucking
just
be
wanted to,
calm.
like, hang
You're just
out.
fucking partying. Fucking Jordan's being fucking Jordan. Can we get this over with, please?
What do you
Let's
mean
do this
Jordan's
shit.
being Jordan?
Yeah, bud. What do you mean?
Let's get some answers.
Go into the court.
And I'll go into the fucking.
I'm not fucking going anywhere with you guys. What the fuck are you talking about?
So listen, we came here for a more specific reason, and it's really in your best interest because it's about a mutual.
I'm gonna go with this fucking psychopath in my best
I
interest.
didn't know
Fuck
he
off.
was gonna be this fucking unhinged man.
I'll go if he fucking stays.
Dude,
Bull fucking shit.
Elijah, go upstairs,
Go.
man.
No, I need fucking answers.
You'll get him, but you're fucking this up. And I walk in behind the curtain.
You're still on the steps.
Oh.
You go down. She is not down there yet. She stopped on the steps.
I'll go
once
down the
this happens.
steps, yeah.
All right, she goes down the steps. You have no interest in listening what the fuck she has to tell you.
No, I
No,
don't.
that's fine.
Yeah. So it's just fucking looking at you, trying to posture a bit. You can tell a little bit uneasy. Go chill the fuck out. I don't know what answers you're looking for. I don't have them.
Yeah, man, why are you being like... So you just go upstairs and enjoy the music. That's your scene, right?
I just want to be fucking happy.
You just go fucking
So
express yourself out there, man.
A
Be
meta
you.
note. You know your composure will end once you get someone to change their mind, by force if necessary. Or you've done the exact opposite of what's expected of you.
Yeah.
Those are driving goals right now.
Just want to be fucking happy for me. You guys want to do fucking different shit, different avenues, wasting fucking time. No, I'm fucking staying here. I'm getting the fucking answers. I'll shut up. I'll be quiet, but I'm staying down there.
I don't think you know who the fuck you're dealing with.
So, I don't think you know who the fuck you're dealing with. Still crying red?
Give me an intimidation charisma.
Three successes. I'm gonna.
Oh!
So that's a critical. That's 5, right?
That's 5.
4.
Five.
So
A
that's-
critical is
so
automatically
4, 5,
4.
6, 7.
Yeah, it's huge.
So you, what was the last thing you said?
You still crying red?
Yeah. You say that and your hand instinctively fucking goes out. You grab her face, your thumb mimicking wiping a tear away that's not there. And you've got a fucking hold of her. Just chill the fuck out. Let's talk.
Yeah, no, let's go down here and talk, alright? Let's
Question
just...
aside.
Everybody,
Your
Elijah,
compulsion
chill out.
starts to
man.
subside as you by force have now gotten your way. A lot of things are pointing at me. Sorry with you.
No, sorry.
sorry.
Question aside. Do our like mesmerize and awe, do they work easily on each other or not at all? Or okay.
So Jim would explain this the night he trained you on
I'm
the
sure you did
disciplines.
already, but I just
No, I don't think I got into this. So mortals, they work automatically for most of the time. Certain mortals might be aware of it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, a mortal, there's no check. If you rouse the blood, it works. A kindred, there will be a check.
Okay. Cool.
It can still work though,
Okay.
but it's not for free like it is for most
Yeah.
mortals. With that, you see it. Well, what are you doing? You hear this argument. You hear this whole conversation
I
happening.
would,
in
I'm
the
like,
stairway.
that's why I was pointing. I would probably go in.
Posing.
I would go just
While
through
they're
the-
fighting.
Shit,
Mm-hmm.
Mike.
It's better than me.
I would go through the
To it.
curtain, so I'd probably be coming there.
And listening to it, I would debate whether or not to either just show myself, stay, or hide further.
What are you gonna do?
And based on the conversation, I would hide further.
Okay, you go in. You
Yeah,
don't see
you-
Jordan.
Shit.
A
Guys, let's just like...
few moments later,
down.
very tense.
Sorry.
Elijah, Herb, and Zoe come in. As you're getting to the bottom of the steps, looking up, you can see some of the people have gathered at the top of the steps. Some of the people you push, they watch you go down. But they don't follow. They're a little intimidated by you right now. But you can tell they're close by. They're within shouting distance.
Sure. I'll give him the heads up.
You guys go down. To the right, to the bathrooms. To the left, these thick red curtains are there to close off the lounge area, so it's not open right now. But you open them anyway. And you see this sort of couches around and whatnot, a table. You see Evelyn sort of looks, sees you guys come in.
So, listen, I just wanted to like have a few words. I'm sorry about, how this happened, but we have something we have to talk about, though.
Sure. Let me start things off by saying this conversation we're about to have is a formality. It's something out of the generosity of my heart. I don't need to talk to you guys about fucking anything.
Correct.
And understand when I say this will go how I want it to go, one way or another. Let's try to be civil about it. I'd hate to take things in my own hands.
So nothing I'm doing is like trying to like force you into any. I thought that maybe you'd want to see. Well, I thought maybe you'd want to see Jordan and kind of.
Come out. My head down, very meek.
You can
Very
see
emotional.
she's had this wall up. You can tell she's a little scared of you, but she's trying her damnedest to stand up to you. This is the first time you see something penetrate that.
I see her.
You see a
and
real reaction from
I
her.
fall to my knees.
What the fuck's going on here?
So I've been so freaked out. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
The fuck? Get up.
I reach out my hand.
She hesitates but reaches out and takes your hand.
I reach up and I like hug her.
Yeah, she holds you for a second, still eyes scanning everyone else.
I look down. This is not my moment.
I'm looking.
Holds you for a moment.
Of course you are.
Feels uncomfortable and lets you go.
Hugging.
They said you were dead. Is that what this is all about?
So you know what this is about.
I don't.
I like reach my hand to touch her face.
What's up with you?
So did you watch back the footage of the memorial at the school?
No. A memorial for your fucking death? No. Why are you pretending to be dead?
Your tears. They were blood. And that was the first glimpse of hope that I had.
What are you talking about?
I looked to her.
Why did you bring them here? The fuck is this?
I mean, we're all friends here, so.
So we're just looking for your help.
With what?
I think you know, man.
Why do you think? I know what.
You were there when it happened.
We were all there.
You remember what happened, right?
Why do you think that?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you remember what happened? I mean,
What do you
people
think
who
I know that
attacked
you
us.
don't know? Attacked us.
Didn't you give a warning?
A warrant to you? Is that what you think happened?
You asked me to come with you to run away.
Yeah, Jordan. And she sort of reciprocates, holding your hand, sort of cupping your face a little bit. Yeah, I just wanted to get out of there. They were fucking around with like the fireworks, and they had like the bonfire going on the roof, and and it was fucking lame. I just wanted to leave, and you wanted to go back for Noah, and I get that, but fuck, by the time you went back for him, all that shit went down. Don't you remember? Give me an intelligence plus resolve.
Can I start to close in too? I want to just like get close.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Can
I was
feed?
gonna say lock in on. I wanted to lock eyes as she said like no and like look at you like.
Yeah, no, I was gonna.
Yeah, I
have Andy do
figured
it.
you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You gonna eat her?
I would.
You gonna take another stain?
For her.
Worth it.
You can pick up the
Really
3 black.
justified.
Yep. Dagger for you, I will. For you, I will.
Just one more.
3 successes.
Oh, she's a vamp. It's harder.
What she's saying is starting to make sense. You might be misremembering what happened. You have dominate as well. There's a split second where you feel the intrusion in your mind. If you want, you can spend a willpower to resist this effect.
Yes, I will. 'Cause I don't believe any fucking person.
You start to. Her words make sense. You guys see Jordan go slack a little bit and like, fuck, maybe there was a lot of shit going on. Maybe all the events, maybe it was like this fire thing. And then you shake it off because you feel that intrusion. You feel it almost take hold and your mind's fractured, and that works to your advantage as the other parts of it take over and you're clear and you know she just tried doing something similar to what you can do, something even stronger. With that, we'll take our second break.
I'm about to break something.
We'll return shortly to finish up this conversation and see what happens with our dear friend Zoe. Be back soon. Bye.
Bye.
I love that. All right.
I don't like that he loved it.
Feels so
I'm gonna
good.
be live next time.
Kicking things off
I'm
with
feeling saucy.
our final section of this episode.
This one's
Downstairs,
easy.
Zoe just tried to use some sort of discipline on you, one you're vaguely familiar with, but enough to know that she just tried fucking with your memories. Telling you a version of the events that are more in tune with what the news has been saying, but what you were able, using some willpower, pulling from your fractured mind just enough to keep the truth. As she says this to you, a hand on your hand on your face as you've been making sure to have eye contact with you, really speaking to you, you shake this off. And we'll kick things off. You moving a little closer. What would you like to do?
I want to reach out and like kind of try to put my hand on her shoulder again and just kind of say,
I respond to his movement and try to bring him in while still holding on to her.
Yeah, she glances at you. Though a tense moment, this discretion in you, this likability about you, she doesn't seem to mind you kind of getting in here, putting a hand on her.
kind of reach my hand on her shoulder and I say, hey, so I like understand your defenses, but we're all friends here, and let's be honest.
The three of us.
We all know what's happening. You can tell us about the kindred who attacked us. Because
It's not your fault.
it's not your fault, and we're gonna work together. And we're gonna help each other out.
Give me another. You could do charisma or manipulation.
Oh, baby.
It depends. Are you honest with this? Are you trying to work with her? Are you trying to help her? Or are you just trying to get answers from
Herb's
her?
instinct would be to actually help her. And
Sure.
to be a more honest.
Charisma,
Charisma?
persuasion.
Can I help him?
You
with
can help
that?
one, and then you add your 4 for all your disgracious stuff still
I
going
wanna
on.
help you with that.
Persuasion, help. So charisma, persuasion, help. And then
3 for the thing, and then 1 for the.
It's all 10, baby.
Jesus.
That's
You
10.
want to use some
Hurry.
willpower?
Come on, hurry.
I'll go ahead and use willpower just
Well,
to be
actually,
safe.
for resistance of this, because
Roll that will, maybe.
Oh. 4.
Ty will go to you. You see, she steps back, almost as if pushed a little bit, catching herself
lean in further, holding on to her shoulder a little
She
bit.
pushes you away.
Listen, so,
Sit down.
alright, and we can all be chill and sit down. That's
She
fine.
sits as well. One of
Sit.
these wrap-around couches. Sitting in the dark here.
I am.
Just enough light leaking through from sort of the bathroom area as the curtain was pushed. I'm assuming whoever would have closed it again. A little bit leaking through as you sit in this half light.
I kind of sit at her feet. Trying to like rest my hand on her knee if she'll let me.
She puts a hand out on your hand. Also puts a hand on her. Looks at you too. A little bit of discomfort, but no malice or anything. You feel like it's fine to stay here. How do you know about that?
I mean,
So how do you think I'm alive?
They did it to you?
yeah, whoever attacked us that night, I mean,
Us? All of you?
I just let the fangs.
All of us.
Fuck.
were you like this before? Before that night?
So it's okay either way.
I mean, if it happened to you that night, I mean, we're all in this together, you know? I mean,
We're not.
why not? What's different?
It's your eyes filling up with those same red, bloody tears.
Are you still?
You're pretending to be dead. Why?
Pretending. Who are you talking to?
They think you're dead. Why? The rest of these three aren't.
Because I can't fake being alive. For my mother, my foster mother. Because I can't fake being anything. Because that's not who I am.
You could be whatever you want now.
Now I
Is
am.
that why you did it?
Yeah.
You might understand more than the others then.
That's why I came to you. That's why I asked him to help me to see you. Because I need your help. So. Because you're the only one that can help me right now.
Don't get mad.
I won't.
This wasn't supposed to happen to you,
I know.
any of you.
You warned me.
Guess I'll just tell the whole thing. I feel like I can trust you with this. Specifically at Herb.
Listen, I just want to find out what's happened to us, you know? We're all in this together, like I said.
Runs a hand sort of her soft bob cut that you saw flowing earlier as she was dancing, happy, seemingly living her best life. Now just everything drained out of her. I'm sure you all remember last summer. The video, the photos. That were spread around at your concert.
So.
And stuff that was taken at your party. You're more than happy to let me be taken off by him. I was pretty fucked up on your drugs. I don't blame any one of you, but I'm not exactly happy with you. Most of all, I'm least happy with myself. I was going to take my life. I didn't see any other way. I didn't know anything about doing that, though. My parents wouldn't look to me or speak to me. They blamed me for what happened. So I just wanted to do it in a way that would cause them the least amount of pain. just be painless to me too. I was a fucking coward about it. I didn't want to hurt. I didn't want any trouble. I just wanted to disappear. So I looked for ways to do that. I found some websites. One of them had some people with some pretty good advice. One person in particular gave me an option I didn't consider. I didn't really want to do it. I didn't want to live, but I didn't want to die either. I just wanted to fucking start over. I just wanted to be done with everything and have control of my life for once. They gave me a way of doing that. They contacted me, we met. They showed me what they were. Fucking vampire. It's ridiculous, honestly. But it was real. And that was the fucking answer, you know? Finally able just to have control. I did not ever want people like him or any of you or fucking rumors or shit like that to have any say in my life. I didn't want to live. I didn't want to die. This was the option I didn't know was possible. And frankly, again, at the time, I didn't give a fuck about what happened to anyone else. I wanted revenge. I wanted to see everyone else suffer like I suffered. I didn't do anything to deserve that. You all did. At least I thought. So, they had similar ideas. They think humanity is fucking awful, man. People are evil. They really are. Their short lives, they just spend it hurting other people, controlling other people, being pawns from other people. No one has fucking any say in anything. I just wanted a voice. They gave me a voice. In exchange, they just wanted to teach people a lesson, spread a little chaos. And at the time, I said, fuck it. I agreed to help them. It started with Autumn's party. I didn't have anything against Autumn, but they picked her. They were at the party. I didn't know what they were going to do. They took her. I thought it was going to be like me. They gave me some of their blood, and it felt fucking amazing. I was able to do things. I won districts for fucking cross country that semester because of I was my best self. And the only way I was able to hold my head high that whole time, just pretending like it didn't bother me, is because I knew everyone would fucking get what was coming to them. And that got me through day to day, just waiting. They took Autumn. I thought she was like me. Maybe dealing with some shit. Maybe they would make her an offer like they made me. And then her fucking head showed up. And I realized these people are fucking nuts. Everything was underway by then. Prom was my idea. They wanted something dramatic. They wanted something big. Something that would get people's attention. I suggested prom. Again, this was before Autumn. And then by that time, it's not like I could do anything to fucking stop them. No one can stop them. So, the night happened. I didn't want anything to happen to you. I didn't think you deserved it. I didn't think Noah deserved it. They told me they were just going to make people pay. I assumed the worst, but they promised me they wouldn't make anyone. They told me I was the only one like this. That there's only a few of us in the fucking world, and that once they turned me, I'd be the only one in the city. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. I'd be in complete control of my life. At the point, again, you can't stop these people. There's nothing any of us can do against them. So I just went with it, and I just knew. And the only way I'm dealing with this right now is I'm just making the best of it.
So you keep saying they, them, they. Who? Who are they?
Again, they have a flair for the dramatic. They call themselves the Answer. I met with them 4 of them. The one I mostly talked to Their name was King. They were charming, really nice, really understanding.
Attractive?
In like a weird androgynous way, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. The one who contacted me, they're the one who sort of guided me through this, made me think this was the right choice. There was King.
Who's
There's
the
this-
big one?
Yeah, there was a big dude, Tokala. The sort of big Native American dude, really good with computers. He didn't talk to me much, but I worked with him a lot. He wanted a lot of information on people. He wanted to know who exactly they were getting revenge on. He wanted to know everything about you guys.
So,
Did you say our names? Did you tell them?
They know all of you.
Were we
Oh, four?
chosen? Like, did he
They
have
said they were
to-
just going to get as many of you as possible and get out. I know there's something went wrong. Someone showed up who fucked everything up and they had to leave.
so
What?
did you mention me early on?
They know all of you.
I mean, during Autumn's party, right after Autumn's party.
You were nice to me. They promised me they wouldn't hurt you. You and Noah. And we saw what happened to him. But turning you, again, they said I would be the only one. Now there's fucking 5 of us. And I'm supposed to be the only one in the city.
So you said there was 2 more.
Yeah. There's this creepy fucking little girl, Agatha. I honestly barely interacted with her.
Wouldn't trust her if I were you.
King seemed to be kind of the leader, the voice of it. But there's this dude who definitely had this presence about him, who they definitely listened to.
You have a name.
A tall African American guy. Soft spoken, but man, when he did speak, people listened. And anyway, he's the one who did the deed for me, who gave me his blood, who made me like them.
Do you know what you are?
A vampire.
What type of kindred you are?
I don't know what that means.
So have they not?
They told me I was a fucking vampire. I'd live forever. They showed me how to do this shit.
So-
I can make people think what I want them to think, forget what I want them to forget.
Can you walk during the day?
No, I'm a fucking vampire.
So
Will you cross country? I'm sorry.
I've been a vampire since that night.
so
After it all went down, that's when they turned me.
so
What?
have they taught you anything? Have they given you any guidance?
What guy? I'm a fucking vampire. There's no guidance. They said I could do what I
Maybe.
wanted, and they encouraged me to
Maybe.
do so.
There's so much more to it. Can we?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more shit, but like, the shit's real.
It is.
I can literally make.
Sure.
It's crazy the shit
You
I can
can
do.
change people's minds and make them forget things.
My
and
parents
do
finally
whatever
forgot
you want.
about why they hated me so much. They listen to me now. They respect me now.
Can I do a check to see, like an intelligence check to see if she's bound? She seems kind of like she might be bound.
This would be hard to tell because, again, how a bloodbound, from what they, well, it was more explained to you than him. Give me an insight, intelligence.
Insight, where's insight?
It's under skills.
Yeah,
The-
it's
the middle
beneath
column.
etiquette. It's the 3rd one.
Intelligence.
God, I hate that you don't pick up
How do you spell
Hunter
Takala?
dice. Takala.
T-O-K-A-L-A.
This wouldn't be would this be a social thing?
You got
Because
it.
it's in the social column? Or no?
Oh shit! Insight.
Yeah, add your
You
3 to
might.
this.
Insight
Write
would
it
be.
down.
Add your 4 to this, actually.
Better not fuck it up. Willpower's low.
Ruh-roh.
Need that. I'll use another will.
Oh man, all those dice. Oh shit!
Damn.
What?
4, 5, 6, 7.
You can't be certain. As without using certain powers, it's hard to be positive if someone's bloodbound. Because part of her, she understands that these people were a little out of her control. She seems a little wary of them. But also, she seems loyal to... You wouldn't be surprised if she was. You would assume she was. And especially, she did talk about how she's had their blood. And you cross country that's in the fall semester. So she's had their blood for a long time, just by the...
Even before by possibly.
You know she was turned recently, but you know...
Yeah.
She just mentioned.
If it
that
makes
she had
sense
blood.
that she's had their
She was
blood
controlled.
all school year,
I'd
she's
look
had
at
their blood.
I'd look at you two and I'd say, I think your brother may have to wait his turn. Do you have?
I didn't take the
Should we
necklace
go
off.
talk to?
I put it on.
Yeah, you still have it. Do you want to use
Sure.
this and
We
keep your
should
brother
Go to Octavia.
enslaved to JC?
Kind of look to you. Just
I lean into
Should we
Zoe.
go to Octavia?
At this point,
Go to
just drops of
Octavia.
blood going down her face.
What do you want to do?
Are you guys doing this aside or in front of her?
I'm basically in front of her. I don't think she really would catch on exactly.
She don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm.
Does she need
into
it?
Zoe.
Yeah.
About to have a conversation.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's your brother, but I mean, it's up to
It's
you.
your brother. She did this to us.
We kind of need her, but it's also your. But I can't make that choice for you. It's you, Evelyn.
What are you talking about?
So
Right now she needs it.
someone sent me her head
What?
long before the prom.
Why?
Someone was fucking with us long before the prom. It was a plan the entire time, and I need you to not be with it.
It doesn't. There's nothing we can do. It doesn't matter.
So,
at
but
this
what if
point.
we could? What if we could change everything? What if we could make better choices than we did?
I have that chance now. We all do.
We do have that chance. Right now. Please.
So
Please,
you
Zoe.
need to take this.
It's.
Please.
I'll help you if that's what you want. If you
Yeah,
want to go after
so
them, it's
I
fucking.
kind of grab her
dangerous.
hand. You need to take this.
Zoe, please.
Give me
It's
another
for your
roll.
best interest.
Can I
You
help?
can add one for Jordan as well.
I've been trying to manipulate her the
Fuck
entire
my
time,
convictions.
so it's worked.
Persuasion, help, +4. And it's everything again.
Better roll for the person.
To me,
That's
dice.
not the
Sorry,
conviction.
you
That's
draw.
not the
It's
conviction
alright.
I think, but also yes.
That's actually only 3 successes. Nice.
Are you out of will?
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, she doesn't take it.
Look,
You're not
it's
still fucked?
fine. I don't.
So-
I trust you. I trust you. I don't trust them. But they're. We shouldn't fuck with them either.
So
Look, if you look, what do you want? What do you want to know about them? They're not here. They're out of the city. They had to lie low for a while.
I tried to hold her hand.
I don't know where they went. I don't know when they'll be back. They said they will be back to check in on me.
So,
They told me where to meet them.
Where are
What?
they meeting you?
we don't need them. We just need you. We need to know that they're not manipulating you. And you need to know that they're not manipulating you. They can do that. And chances are they've been doing it the entire time, and we want to help you.
No, I've been helping them. They want to do that to me.
Can we help
Despite
cut
the
them off from
past.
you?
Despite the past, we're all friends here. And despite what just happened a few moments ago on the stairwell, we're here.
I get it. You didn't have a choice when it happened to you. I'd be pissed too. I chose this. None of you did. You have every right to be pissed at me.
It's not that we're pissed. Don't think for a second that I didn't also suffer with ideas of taking my own life. I understand you saw an option. I get that now. I'm not blaming you either. It sucks, but this is where we're at now. And we're stronger together than apart. Jordan's right. We're here for you, not them. And I want to use my diffuser persuasion if I can.
Sure.
We just want to save
While
you.
he's saying that, I want to have an aside to Herb. Jim said if you're
Don't forget
separated
about
from
them
the
hunger.
person in a blood bond, it weakens. So if we can keep her away from him, maybe we don't need to use that if they've been out of the city.
We would have to force her to come with us.
Can you convince her to come with us?
Maybe. But it won't last long. We might need...
I mean, we can try.
4 successes.
Look, what do you want? What do you need from me?
Just hear Jordan out.
I've been listening.
So, please come with me. While we try to figure this out. You can teach me what you've learned, and amazingly, I've learned a lot of crazy things.
Just the
And I
fact
can-
that you are this fucks with everything I thought. Again, they told me I was the only one in the city.
They
I'll
destroyed
go
our-
with you. We'll talk. And
maybe
then
our
if everything's
chance-
cool, maybe you can meet them too. Deal?
And maybe our
Yeah.
chance
Yeah.
together won't be put out like it was before.
Yeah, no, that sounds good, Zoe. Like, we're all in this together, yeah. You come with us, and maybe we can meet them later.
Do other people know what you are?
No, we
Well,
have very little help.
One.
Most people are fine with it.
I think that depends on who you are, but
That's what I've
What?
learned.
again, Zoe,
And if they're not, you can make them fine with it.
so you should just come with us. It's in our best
We can-
interest if
we
we
can-
all work
Where am I
together.
going?
We have a safe place.
We have a safe house.
Where?
You're not gonna like it,
It's Evelyn's home.
and I'm sorry.
It's
Oh, no.
Evelyn's. And it's saved my life, so
Did it?
yeah. Because otherwise
You're
it would
dead
have.
to me.
What?
After the fact.
You're dead, Jordan.
I turned away from you, and that's when I died. So
You
I
didn't
don't
know.
want to do that again.
I wish I could have told you, but I wasn't supposed to.
I know. I haven't stopped thinking about that.
That's fine. Let's go. I want to get out of here anyway.
I grabbed Zoe's hand,
She takes him.
pull her close.
I'll lead the way out.
We'll walk out.
Calling up Delilah.
Yes.
Okay. Call Delilah. She texts you on the way. You wait a few moments. The rest of the concert seems to have picked up just fine. People have forgotten that she has slipped out and they're enjoying themselves. Actually, Delilah pulls up in that wagon. Sees you guys with Zoe. And you guys get in. You get in the front again.
Yeah.
Zoe
You guys get in the
Zoe and I
back.
hop in the back.
All of you would, yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of you.
Back.
Is there a middle seat in the front? How old's the car?
There's usually like a back-facing seat in a wagon. That's what I was going for.
I don't know what actual car this is, but sure.
I was picturing like T-Bird, like a classic car, but he
Yeah.
kept saying wagon.
Wagon.
Station wagon.
I can see her
Station
calling it that. No, I pictured like, nice.
Like
a
T-bird
nice,
style.
yeah.
Nah, I think I remember I said last time, it's like one of those really
Is that
ugly,
your car?
long Yaris's
Like-
that almost
like
look like they're a wagon.
Hardwood wagon.
So we're
No,
taking
not
your
like an
car.
old school. It's not really that old of a car. It's like a newer Yaris
They're
model
ugly.
that's
Yeah.
really ugly and long.
It's still a
Any
nice-
Yard fans out there? Sorry.
Fuck you.
Alienating you guys.
You see, Herb would want like an old school wagon, but like
You're
yours
just
aren't
trying
really
to be
that.
sponsored
I
by
get what you
Yaris, aren't you?
They're not really that
Ford
popular.
had
So the
back-facing
next
wagon
best
seats in the
thing
back
would
very
be like
recently.
a-
I don't know.
I mean, it's
Recently,
Evelyn's
no.
car,
Have
so
one?
she gets to pick
Yeah.
what this is.
Well,
Were we taking
Oh,
your
we're taking-
car?
I don't know, man.
I thought we were
Tell
taking
me.
my car because
All
I've got
right.
like a classic
What's your
T-bird,
She don't got
like
a
a T-bird,
Yaris, dude.
a
Then
T-bird.
we cannot fit.
I mean, it's bench seats both sides. It'll be a.
It'll be
crammed,
3
but-
and 3, but then we'll
I mean, the
all
four of
switch.
you could fit in the back.
I'll take a lime bike.
I'll take a scooter.
I have Zoe sit on my lap.
Oh shit.
The 4 of you can fit. It'll be tight, but you'll fit in your back.
I'm trying to like push
Yeah.
that situation a little bit. But I don't.
Okay. So yeah, Delilah pulls up. You can tell she likes drive. Like she's not one for flashy
She
shit,
likes
but
it.
this is like old school. She's starting to
It's
kind of
like
get a feel
good
for.
car.
It's hard to drive.
Is it
It's
stick?
clunky as shit.
We
But
hit up that T-ball, right?
Does she
We
drive
just
a
both look
stick?
at-
We should have asked her that.
What do you guys
Old
want? What do you guys
school.
want?
yeah. So
Munchie meals.
tension's high, but also it's a little bit of
Some
air
relief.
let out of the situation as
Especially
you.
for Jordan.
Yeah. She's just sort of in her head right now. She's dealing with. I mean, you guys have learned a lot. She seems to have learned even more, thinking she was the only vampire in St. Louis. Now seeing 4 of you are not only vampires, but everything she thought she knew about her situation seems to be false.
The
Shoot.
head situation, which
We didn't know about that.
Yeah, we did not know you found
None
the
of you
head.
that.
I
Yeah.
forgot we didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
another conversation. We'll talk about that later.
Jordan's feeling a little relieved, but also super fucking confused about that.
Yeah.
That someone purposely did that. And now she's even more like paranoid and pissed. She's just really angry.
Yeah, and she'll let you know. So again, I don't have a lot of information about them. I have their names, what they call themselves. They gave me the spot. It's this place kind of north of the city by the river, seemingly abandoned. They said there could be them there.
Mississippi?
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. So much going on.
No, it's not your fault. These powers, they're meant to manipulate. You just have to be stronger. And you're stronger in groups you trust.
Yeah.
I hope we can be that with you.
So you guys pull up at a cross section. Someone pulls up on a motorcycle next to the driver's side window where Delilah is. Not like a Harley, like a Honda, like a bike. The helmet on with a weird, like almost like monster-looking like decal, like makes their head look like some sort of like goblin type thing, some sort of undead, whatever. They pull up, they tap on the window, and Delilah looks. They tap with a pistol on the window.
Shit.
See Delilah, eyes wide, just looks over at you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's old school, so she has to like
I'm like,
roll the
do
window
the
down.
talking right now?
As this is happening, you're at this cross section. There's a van that pulls up from the cross street, stops in front, and starts backing up. Stops in front of you. Fuck. Yeah. Guy in a helmet. It's over. We need to talk to Zoe. I promise the rest of you, if you leave, we won't bother you. We really don't want to. You can see Zoe, eyes wide. What the fuck this is?
Pop out the door and pull Zoe out.
You step out of the car.
Yeah, pop out the door, pull Zoe out, try to get behind the...
Zoe doesn't want to get out of the car right now because they do with a gun outside the car. If you open the door, she's like, what the fuck? She goes, Delilah, look at me. And Delilah, seemingly something's drawing her. She looks right back at Zoe.
I look to the guy and say, hey man, no need for violence. Why don't we all just like relax? I'm sure we can make some sort of deal.
Believe it or not, buddy, we're doing you a favor. She's a lot more dangerous than we are.
I mean,
Just,
I'd hate for us to reverse on the situation of this deal. And I kind of look at Delilah and I say that.
Delilah looks. Both of you glance in the rear view. You can see 2 more people on bikes. One behind you. One is starting pulling up on the other side of you, your side. He says, hey man, I'll fucking shoot the driver if you try anything like that. I don't want to do that. The van doors open up in front of you. 2 people, also in helmets. They seem armed. Are sort of standing in the back. And Delilah, again, Zoe's doing something where Delilah looks right at her. She says, get us the fuck out of here.
Can I try to jump
So
in front
reminder,
of
please.
Delilah and the gun?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
As much as possible, just kind of like
And she
reach out,
tries
reach out to grab the gun, I guess.
Like
Basically.
run
Give me a dex
forward.
brawl. You give me a dex brawl. What are the rest of
I'm
you doing?
gonna do a surge to do
Blood
this.
surge?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm
do a
gonna
rouse
use-
check. You're not hungry. Add a dice.
I'm gonna do aspects to try to
I failed that check earlier, right? So I don't have the Manikai anymore.
What check?
To convince her to drink the potion.
No, you didn't
Do a
fail.
Okay, so I still have the.
You still
rest.
have it.
Okay.
Yeah. But other people started talking before she actually.
Yeah.
I want to use aspects to try to clock everybody. Like, how many people are there? Still people in the van? What do I hear?
What aspects are you using?
Heightened senses.
Heightened
Only one
senses?
I have
Sure.
there.
You heighten your sense to become more aware of your surroundings. Elijah, you doing anything?
Can't really do much.
Okay. Jordan?
You could punch a bitch.
I
Like
close
back
the
to
door and
Yeah.
hunker down.
Okay.
And 2 successes with my dex brawl.
I'm just gonna make sure.
Oh, hold on. I blood surged. I have an extra one.
I'm gonna make sure my body
3 successes.
covers Zoe.
In the back?
Mhm.
Sure.
Yeah. clean out
Okay.
as well.
All this happening very rapidly. Guy goes, Delilah, or Zoe, making kind of Delilah saying, get us out of here. Delilah nods and pushes on the pedal as you pull her down over her just in time as there's a gunshot. Quiet breaks through the glass, goes across the front where you two are. Luckily, both of you are down. You saw this coming, you pull her down. You throw yourself over Zoe in the middle. The car screeches and surges forward, smashing the van. Both of those people. Actually, let me do a little checks. One toppling onto the hood of the car, the other one hanging on inside of the van. Yeah, and the car is, again, the tires are going, the car's just, the van doesn't seem to be barely moving though.
You give it back up.
The dude again is like, seriously, man, I don't want to have to do this. We'll fucking open fire right now. If you let her out, everything's cool.
Can I try to take the gun? Is the window down still?
You're in the back seat.
Yeah,
you're,
you're
okay.
you're nowhere near this dude.
Pop out.
We got. God,
There's
that's
the-
the old car.
Back window. That's where we got shot through. Is the
No.
back
Front window.
It was the dude at the
Back
driver's
back,
side
man.
seat.
Somebody do something in the front.
Delilah, back up.
Delilah's fucking shaking. She didn't know what
it's
to
a
do.
stick, right? I can pop it in reverse for her.
Sure. Give me a wits drive.
If I help him, like yell it there to tell him to back up, will that give him any?
No, this is just him knowing how to fucking. She
Put a
doesn't have the
stick
clutch or
on it.
anything. She's gonna have to work with Delilah to pop this thing in reverse.
2.
Throw it in reverse, there.
It's only throwing in reverse. That's not bad, right?
Not drive 3.
Take 2 superficial damage. As the dude's right there, just starts open firing. Just starts shooting in the herb. As he does pop in reverse, the car goes back.
So we,
The motorcycle behind you gets hit, and that person goes over onto the roof of the car.
Sorry about your car.
should buy a new one.
It's about to get a lot worse.
I've got more.
Take 6 more superficial.
Alright, so what happens whenever I break superficial?
So now everyone past that, you'll do, so you do like 1 dash for each one. Now you'll start doing X's. X's are aggravated. You're now impaired, meaning you have -2 dice to everything.
Okay, yeah.
The dude who's still in the actual van just fucking, you could tell, just steady with the gun, just starts open firing, just shooting down into Herb. You're getting hit. You hear Delilah scream out. She was shot as well.
Back window,
Fuck.
the guy in the motorcycle.
He's on the roof.
He's on the roof. Did the window crack at all? Any like?
No, he got hit by like the back and he just rolled
All right,
off.
fuck it. I'm gonna punch out the back window and jump out.
Give me, are you doing any of your potence or anything?
Yes, I am.
Sure.
Do I have an action now? Or?
So, Well, this is you reversing. You go ahead and give me a. You could do brawl or athletics with strength. Add your potence.
Athletic and strength, please.
I'm gonna
And
call
I have
911.
2 potence, so I
On my cell phone.
I have 2 potence, so I add 2.
Yeah, add 2 die.
So 2 die.
It's not require
and
rouse check, I
then
believe.
Athletics is 3, and strength is 3. Ooh, that's 3
Oh fuck.
bang ones.
So that's 5 successes.
5 success, and then 2 of normal ones.
7.
7 successes.
7 successes.
You just fucking, your whole arm, you just shatter this back window, and you crawl out. You're standing on the trunk right now.
I'm gonna try to activate Cat's Grace if I can, and just.
Sure, you now have perfect balance. This car's moving around, it's backed up. You have perfect balance. There's a dude on the roof right now. There's a guy on the side. 2 people in the front.
Who has the guns? Side guy and van
The person
guy?
on the driver's side and the person in the van.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go to the side guy, and take his gun.
The driver's side.
So you're gonna go for
Yes.
that. What are you 2 doing? What are you 3 doing, I should say?
I'm gonna mend with some rouse checks. I'm gonna try to mend all 3 of my superficial I have.
So you have to do it a round at a time. So
Yep.
do 1 rouse check.
So
Success. You don't get hungrier, and you heal as superficial. You're calling 911.
Calling 911.
Sure. You call, they pick up. What are you
They-
saying?
Hi, we're at the corner of.
Yeah.
We're being fired at with a gun. Can you send someone out here, please?
Yeah. So you're on the phone with them. What are you doing?
Spook 'em.
I'm gonna try to pull Zoe out and distract him, or at least pull her away.
Give me a strength brawl.
We're all doing so many different things.
Yeah. And then mine's not gonna work because
You could blood surge if you want to add a dice.
Yeah?
The rouse check.
Yeah, it's a rouse check.
Do you want to get your blood flowing to be better at this?
She's only got 1. She's alright.
I mean it's not gonna help that much.
yeah, no.
But she.
Okay.
She didn't do a rouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you open the door, you step out, and you sort of pull at Zoe. Zoe easily breaks from your grip. You're outside the car now.
Did you do a
So
Was that a rouse or was
Did you
that
do a rouse or was that your roll?
yeah, I roused and I had 0.
Oh, so
but
you're
you still
rousing.
get an extra die.
So you
so
get
now
hungrier.
roll.
Your
Yeah, so
your,
you
hunger,
roll. So
your
you're
hunger goes up by
hungry, but
1.
then you
So
still
roll
Yeah.
2.
So your
So
hunger, mark
So
your
you'll
hunger.
roll 2
Okay.
red
She's
dice.
got that.
So then I roll 2
2 dice.
hunger dice?
Yep.
Just get like a
Plus whatever
messy
your
crit
other
right
stuff
now.
would be.
But my other one's only a 1.
So
Just
2.
So add
messy
that.
crit.
Yeah, exactly.
If you just messy crit right now.
That's
Oh,
good.
fuck.
That's a fail.
Bestial failure.
Bye,
So emotionally, I'm
just made
You
Right.
step out, try to pull her. You don't
Does
pull
it?
her. You easily pull out. As the car goes, the guy continues rolling, hits the street. There's one dude on a motorcycle on your side as well. And you just turn, furious
I don't
these
have a
people
problem
attacking
with
you.
this.
And you launch yourself at this dude on the bike, just knocking him off the bike.
If I can mesmerize or awe him in any way, I don't give a fuck.
You're
I'm
on
just gonna
predator
go
mode
over-
right now.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
thrown
gonna
him
go
to the
after
ground. You just threw him off his bike. As he didn't have a weapon or anything, and right now you're fighting a dude on the bike. Okay. That's that round. What would you all like to do? You're gonna stay on the phone, try to get the cops here. What do you want to do?
I'm going to the driver's side guy, take his gun,
You
and
can go to disarm him.
yep.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna mend again.
Sure.
Nice.
Give me another strength brawl. Or, actually, what do you want to do with your mesmerize, if you could?
Mostly just distract is what I'm kind of going for, just to like create confusion or distraction.
You're not looking at confusion. You're looking to destroy this person who's attacking you
Well,
and your
that's
friends.
I mean, honestly, in this situation where I'm jumping out of the car, she's not paying attention. It's causing turmoil to all my friends. I don't really give a fuck.
Sure.
They have guns on us.
Give me another
it's
strength
self-defense
brawl.
In my
You also give me a strength brawl.
defense brawl.
Strength brawl, strength athletics. Yeah.
Now you're brawling. You're trying to disarm.
Okay.
You're fighting.
Sure.
Just roll both my hand die, right?
Strength brawl.
Probably.
You actually only get to roll 1. You rolled another one because you blood surge. You can blood surge again, taking another rouse check and potentially going hungrier.
No. I don't really care.
3 successes.
Yeah, you
Nothing.
Yeah.
But it's not bestial.
That's not bestial.
Honestly, even if I fucked them up, it wouldn't really matter.
We'll see.
It wouldn't. In this situation, in my head.
Take 3 superficial damage. You lunge for this dude. The dude has his gun. He easily sees you coming. You just shattered a fucking window and stood on the car. You come after him. He, still on the motorcycle, pulls it around and just sort of whips it. And as he's doing so, as you come, just putting bullets into you as you take that damage.
Okay.
How many successes did you get?
None.
Okay. Take 2 superficial damage. You're throwing, this dude has you on the ground, he spins and he manages to grab your face and he smashes it on the pavement. You're mending, you're going on, van guy.
I'm on the phone like, can you hear the guns?
So you're still covering her mending.
Yeah. Over top of Delilah's the whole thing.
It's gonna be 5 more superficial damage to you. You hear Delilah screaming. You can feel warm blood leaking from her. She's been hit.
I think that knocks me into support.
Okay. As the dude in the van again just said, he's just open firing into the driver who's backed up and just hit one of the bikers. Yeah, you're over the top of her. Freeze up. Yeah, it goes for a little bit. You go limp and the brake slams. The car stops in the middle of the street. Delilah, you hear just screaming. You take 2 more superficial. As the dude who was on the hood of the car, now that it reversed, who was in the van, fell into the hood, it reversed, he's back on the street, gets up, you see he's like a tire iron or something, runs up and sees you go after the dude who started this. You just get cracked in the side of the head with this sort of metal pipe. So you have 2 people on you now. You're on the phone with the cops, you see just pandemonium. You're not sure what the fuck's going on. Does not look good. The cops are trying to get your location. You've told them your location. They said they'll send some people over and whatnot. Anything else you want to do, or are you staying on the phone with them?
They're bleeding out. I need to hang up the phone and stop the blood. And I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna try to like lean over Delilah and try to.
That was in the front seat.
Yeah, like lean into the front. seat.
Sure.
Can I do that and then try to do something to stop the blood?
What are you gonna do?
Top. Oh, would my glove box have like a first aid kit in it? No. Well, I thought
That was grasping.
there's straws here.
I mean, I drive a first aid kit all the time.
Well, some of the things.
What are you
come
gonna
with
do?
them.
You see Herb looks out. That's the first thing you notice. Herb's on top of, both of them are just so Delilah's down in the seat, Herb's on top of her. You see Herb is like limp. You hear the dude shout again, doesn't have to be like this, we just want Zoe.
I'll pull. Is the door open where Jordan got out?
Yep.
Back window's open.
I know the back windows.
The only people left in the car.
Me, Zoe,
Yep.
those 2.
Actually,
would
Zoe seems to be getting out of the car.
Okay,
she's getting out of
she's
the car
getting
on
out
the
of the
side that
car.
Jordan got out. She goes, fuck. And you see her getting out that side.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to pull those 2 over into the passenger side so I can try to drive us out of here.
Like
You're going to have to
throw
get
them.
out of the car. You can't
I
climb
can't
through
climb
the
over?
middle and move 2 people over. You're not very strong, yeah.
Okay.
You can't pull a
Not
whole
too strong.
person out. But yeah, you'd definitely have to get out. You'd have to get Delilah out
At least
and then step
distract
in.
them.
Okay.
I mean, you could begin the process of doing that, but you can't do it from inside the car. You'll have to get
Once
out of the
she's
car.
out, yeah, I'll start doing that because she's getting out.
All right, so you get out. Give me a charisma persuasion.
Do they care that I'm hot?
Delilah does not care that you're hot. She doesn't know what's going on. You're trying to take control of the situation and convince her to get out of the car, and she doesn't want to be out of the car.
Oh, yeah, okay. 1, 2,
It's not bad.
that's 5.
Okay. What are you saying to her?
Delilah, get in the passenger seat. I'm gonna get us out of here, and I'm gonna get Herb to safety. Okay?
Yeah,
That's
she
our
just
priority.
looks, nods, tears in her eyes. She lingers for a moment looking at Herb and just fucking gets out. Head down, moves to the back seat.
I'll shout, Jordan, Elijah, get in the car.
What are you doing?
I'm on the car. I'm fine.
No, you're on the side of the car. You wouldn't
On
have to
the
do with the
side?
gun. He was on a motorcycle
I
next
could
to
still
it.
be on the side of the car with Cat's Grace and still.
Oh,
You
you're trying to
you
come
can't
down
reach
on
him.
him?
You tried getting to him, and he's not on the car.
I can't do weird vampire balance with that.
You can't stick
You
to
watch
the side of
Twilight,
the
man.
car. No.
All right, I'm still.
Better
gonna,
hold
I'm
on tight, Spider Monkey.
Still gonna try to take down that guy's gun.
Give me another
that
brawl. Dex.
You do. You remember.
You give me another strength brawl.
Me? Can I try to blood surge again?
Yeah.
So
You don't get hunger, so add a dice to this.
2 dice, and you don't roll hunger.
And so.
Both are
is it-
probably hunger dice.
What are you wanting me to roll for?
You just get 2 dice to roll.
Strength
so
roll.
you get to roll 2 red dice.
Okay. What did you get?
3.
3? That's just one success.
One success.
That's fine.
Success.
Okay.
I didn't roll hunger when I rolled the persuasion.
Let's roll hunger die now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing.
You're hungry.
You're fine.
Okay.
How many did you get?
I won one success.
Take 1 point of superficial damage. You're angry. You're trying to fight this dude. He's making you angry. He's standing his own, and you're trying to throw him off. You roll with him a second. He just fucking clocks you in the face again. How many did you get?
3.
3. You're fighting the guy with the...
My streetwise doesn't help me at all.
No, this is a fight. Okay, you managed to get the gun from him.
I'm trying to do a motion where I'll grab the gun, I'm gonna grab him, and I'm gonna fucking put it to his head. Everyone fucking stop! We're leaving this fucking
So
zone.
you grab the gun, grab him, and yeah, you have the gun fucking pointed at him. He's got that motorcycle helmet on, so
I'm fucking taking that shit off.
that'll be a whole different thing.
Sure.
So
sure.
for now, I'll just say
I'm
you have
threatening.
it pointed at his just chest.
Fucking drop your
As
fucking
in-
guns. Fucking drop
Jugular,
your fucking guns. Yeah, on the neck, on the flesh. Not the fucking plastic helmet. I'm fucking going into flesh.
Okay. Delilah's getting out. She's our head in the back. The dude who just lit up her points at her. Stop! She fucking freezes because there's a gun pointed right at her. She's like 10 feet away from it. He could blow her brains out right now.
Zoe's out of the car.
Right now is a pause. Zoe is out of the car. Towards her, everyone pauses for a moment. The dude with the gun to him says, "Get in your fucking car and go. Leave Zoe. Everything will be fine. If not, she's gonna light up this girl," points a finger at Delilah. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen after that? Your friend in the front seat's already not looking good, dude.
I understand that.
You don't understand what's going on
No,
here.
you don't understand.
She's
We have
not
a friend
what
that
you-
just called 911, so there's a bunch of cops and ambulances coming up. You're about to shooting up kids. We're teenagers. How's that gonna look for you? So no, not everything's fucking all right.
We'll get out of here just fine. You don't
Then
understand
get the
what you're
fuck
dealing
out
with.
of here. Then,
We're the
'cause
good guys
I can
here.
hear the sirens coming.
Give me an intimidation charisma. So you're playing with your friend's life, bud.
3 successes.
Okay.
I'm still out of the car, right?
You're fighting a dude who just threw off his motorcycle. You're on the side of the car, yeah. You're outside the car.
I'm gonna keep moving away from the car.
You're fighting this dude right now. Your beast flared up. You're trying to
So I'm
kill
still on-
this dude.
So we're still fighting while everyone else is negotiating?
Well, it's paused right now, but he's winning this fight. He
Yeah.
has you.
Yeah.
You could try to get out if you want. So right now, everything's paused. So you want to try to get away.
Yeah.
You can give me a dexterity brawl if you'd like.
Might want to rouse again.
Yeah.
You have enough control if you want to try to mesmerize or something, you do that.
I want to mesmerize.
But also,
if
the
that's
dude has a
possible.
motorcycle helmet. You can't see his eyes. You don't
Yeah.
have that connection that you
Yeah.
know you have to use
Yeah.
these powers. So, you're not sure if it'll work.
I want to give it a give it a go.
Sure.
Statistically,
Yeah.
better odds.
Yeah.
Yeah, way better.
So like,
To be fair.
So to mesmerize.
So give me a. I should have the mesmerize check on this thing. First, it takes a rouse check, so do your rouse check first. Just roll a dice. You get hungrier. Your hunger goes up by 1.
Not good for him.
Give me charisma plus dominate. It's going to be against his wits and
That
resolve.
3 hunger die.
Charisma plus dominate. Okay. So it's 2 plus 2, 4. So you get 3 die, 3 red, 1 red, 1 black. Unless you want to blood rouse to add to it.
It's 4 charisma and dominate.
Yeah.
This
so
4 and then
4.
minus-
4 dice, so 3 are hunger, 1 regular dice. Unless you want to do something to add dice to it.
Right, I was gonna say you could blood rouse to try to add another one.
But you have to do that before you roll.
Yeah, but you have to decide if you want to do that now. That's
Three.
not
Yeah, that's good.
3 successes.
What are you saying to him?
And mesmerize is
It's a command you're giving him.
lie down before him.
What are you doing?
I'm still having the gun press the guy's neck.
You have the gun ahead. He said you're playing with your friends' lives. The dude in the back of the van has it trained on Delilah. You can't see. You can tell it's probably a female actually who has like gun pointed. You could tell. Now that you said she'll light her up, you could tell by the stature. It's likely a girl.
Sorry that I can't trust fuckers that don't show my fucking their goddamn faces.
You gonna do anything?
Digging it into it a little bit deeper, looking at the other one.
Trying to intimidate
You can't
him.
tell where they're looking at, but
Oh.
yeah, they definitely have the gun
I'm
trained on.
putting him on I'm trying to put that guy on his knees.
Okay. Give me this will be strength roll.
Two successes. Doesn't count.
You show failure if you fail.
There's a
though.
if you fail
If I
the
fail,
Okay. What are you doing? You've popped in the driver's seat.
I shout to everybody who maybe doesn't notice. Herb might not make it out of this one, guys. Like trying to like.
yeah, she noticed.
Okay. You yell that out. You sit in the driver's seat. Yeah, you got the stick. You got the handle.
I'm like trying to get ready
Dude with
to
a
go.
gun, fucking 5 feet from you.
Let
Okay.
like Delilah needs to get in here. I'll drive off with you two. I
of
don't give a shit.
superficial damage. Take 4 points of superficial damage. So you say, get on your knees. The dude, you kind of have each other. He headbutts you with the fucking helmet, breaking your nose. Completely unaffected by whatever
God,
you tried
I
to
fucking
do.
hate when people do
You force him to his knees. He drops, grabbing the gun from you. As the person in the van just starts fucking lighting you up.
But is it off Delilah?
The dude, yes, it's off Delilah. The guy has his gun back. The person back of the van is shooting you down.
Drive. Delilah, get in the car.
Now.
Get in the car, sweetie.
So he'll have a negative because he's fighting you. Zoe tackles the dude that just headbutted you. Second later, he's clipped. She just fucking goes in him. You see her fangs out. She just screeches in just fury as she lunges at this dude. There's the other dude who's also trying to fight you with the. Give me a. I'll say give me a dex brawl. At -1 die because they're fighting 2 people.
Oh fuck! I haven't been adding my fucking totals. 2 successes.
Okay. As you
Do I
get
add
lit
my
up,
Do I add my potence to that? No, that's just strength. Just done.
the person with the tire iron comes in, swings again. You catch him just as time, even though he just got lit up. You get out of the way of him. What would you all like to do? Delilah's in the car. She's the only one in the car. It's you and Delilah and her.
Yeah. I'm gonna look. Okay. She's out of the car. Let us go. We're not gonna cause any trouble. And then I'm gonna try to like start driving, trying to like.
Sure.
Like,
You're backed up a little bit. You have some space. Yeah, you start pulling away.
like she's out of the car.
What do you two want to do?
I'm gonna continue to fight.
Okay.
My hunger is up.
I know I can't fight.
I don't like.
Give me a strength
I don't
brawl.
like being fucked with.
Actually, before we do that, what are you doing? Elijah.
No, I
You got 2 people on you, 1 person lighting you up. Or 3, really, 2 people physically fighting you, 1 person just shooting into you.
the guy got his gun back, right?
Yes, he did. Evelyn's driving away.
I'm trying to back it up.
Fuck.
The window's open.
I'll jump on the car.
Catch Grace, yeah, you jump on top of the actual car, perfectly fucking sticking the landing.
I'm not on the back.
Worry.
I'm on the front.
In front of her.
Kind of seeing on the one shooting, and the one that has the van doors open.
So you're going after him.
I'm going after him.
Strength brawl. If Cat's Grace, there's no acrobatics or anything needed. You're easily traverse this. So strength brawl for both of you
Sure,
then.
sure.
You give me a dex drive.
Bummer. I'm gonna use blood surge.
Sure, give me that.
Woo!
Don't get hungrier.
5 successes.
5
Oh
successes.
wait, one of them's gotta be hungry. One was hungry. Come on, Rachel. Okay, and I can't re-roll that one.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
good, yeah.
2 successes.
Sorry,
Successes.
that's 6 successes.
Go ahead and give me your.
Question. So if I have 1 strength
Mhm.
and 3 in hunger and nothing in brawl, I
You roll
roll
one
3.
red die.
No, you still just roll with the
You
actual
roll
die
one
roll.
red
Just
die,
one red
unless
die?
you wanted to blood rouse, then you could roll 2 blood die. But you'd have to blood rouse and roll a black die to see if you can not get hungrier. So you're risking getting hungrier to roll an extra die.
Risking to get hungrier to beat an enemy.
Just
How many did you
one
get?
extra die
6?
though.
Yes.
I mean, you want to do it?
Herb advises me.
This is
That's
not
not
her.
her.
This is not her.
And the
That's
You roll
star,
nasty.
2 red
I
and you're
fail.
hungrier.
the star thing doesn't.
How hungry are you?
God, she's at
4.
4.
Oh, fuck!
You're
More,
fucked.
you're in a frenzy.
Don't
So you're at
listen to
2.
Herb. Herb kills people, man.
So go ahead and roll your strength brawl now. Add 1
So
die.
you roll
to it.
2, yeah. Okay.
God.
Oh.
2 fails.
Why are you saying so? I mean, I appreciate
Just say no successes, not 2
No
fails.
successes.
There you go. That's way better than 2 fails.
2 fails is
That
really
was
bad.
a way to say I did poorly.
You did bad.
Poorly. Is it correct?
I got a degree in English, Amanda. I know, but you did bad.
Just want to say it nicely.
Yeah, that was your joke.
Okay. Elijah easily runs hops once on the car, launches on the car into the back of the van, just nailing this person, just hitting him. You feel the crack of. You probably hit him once in the helmet, cracking the helmet itself, slamming him down. You hear the wind leave their body.
Is there a driver?
You can't see from back here. The back of the van doesn't lead to the front of the van.
Oh, really?
In this.
Fuck! I would have done this. Alright, I'm in it already.
That happens. You have this person down. Actually, while that's happening, take 4 superficial,
Me? I'm out.
and that
Thank-
goes over to aggravated, and then all the way.
Yep.
Fuck.
So as that's happening, he goes, slams the person down. The original person who tapped on the window goes over and just with the gun he got back and just lights up Elijah. Elijah drops. You are in a frenzy. Fangs out. Just a beast, a monster right now. As you and Zoe, the guy manages to easily, doesn't hurt you, but you both sort of, he keeps you off of him for a second, as Zoe slams him down. And then the 2 of you, Zoe also fangs out, claps on this dude. And this dude screams out, "There's another one, there's another one!" You driving off?
what I said I was doing. I rolled 2 drive. How far do I
I
get?
yelled to go.
Yeah, you peel out with Delilah and Herb in the car. You take off down the street.
Yeah, I'm focused on driving. I guess I head towards a hospital, not for her, but for Delilah.
Okay. What do you want to? Well, you're at hunger 5. You don't really have control of yourself right now.
I'm
Do
at
you have
4.
any?
I'm at 4.
Four.
You just failed again, right?
I'm at 4.
She didn't do another.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
at
was her
5.
4th
She
one.
didn't beat
That was
you
my
up or
4.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
She's good at 4.
I'm at.
I mean,
Okay, so what would you like to do?
But still, it's
The helmet is
so
now
bad.
off, though.
Not great.
Zoe has ripped the helmet off
Yeah,
of him.
I'm with Zoe. Who else is left behind? Are the drivers still
You're not
driving
sure.
off of them? I can't tell.
You've been fighting this dude. You don't know what the fuck's happening around you. You can, if you want to take some moment to look around and assess the situation instead of attack this dude, you can do that. But Zoe has knocked this dude down and just cleanly ripped the helmet off his head.
Earlier, I took a moment to figure out the difference between where Zoe and I were, and there was a big difference. So I'm gonna pull away. I'm gonna try to fight the beast and rip myself away from the body that's so easily ours, and figure out what's going on to assess the situation.
Do you want to get away, like try to get to safety, or are you just looking
no,
around
I'm
but
just
staying
trying to
in the
pull
fight?
myself out, figure out who's there and who's not anymore, because I lost track of it
Sure.
the last few minutes, but I want to try to
You-
get rid of it again.
Come up, wanting to rip it into the sky, but not. The dude on the ground, Zoe sinks her fangs into him. Dude's screaming out, he's just punching her in the head.
Not stopping her.
She's just ripping into him, blood everywhere. He's screaming out, there's another one. One guy, the original guy, who just lit up Elijah in the back of the van. The van's still not moving, luckily. But you see Elijah drop in there. The person throws him off. Now there's 2 people with guns. And both step out. Both are now pointed at you. The dude who was swinging him with tire iron was about to jump in the van to go after him. Sees he's down, now turns. You now have 2 people with guns on you, 1 person with this metal pipe.
I'm gonna.
Actually, you're taking your turn to look. You could see the person that Delilah ran over to is hurt, but slowly getting up. The car you came in is
Speeding away.
speeding away.
Mesmerize.
Who? A lot of targets. Going to mesmerize 1 person.
Elijah. She's gonna mesmerize you. She's gonna be like, hey, get up, bud. You're gonna do it.
As the main dude with the gun approaches.
The main dude with the gun approaches.
Also with a helmet, though. You know, it's apparently very hard to mesmerize someone with a
It's
helmet.
difficult.
There's only one
I'm
person
gonna-
without a helmet.
Can I, my performance in any way?
You gonna dance?
No, mesmerize is just a straight.
Just straight. Okay.
It's gonna be charisma dominate. So there's 1 target that's viable. The other ones are possible, but will probably be very difficult.
Yeah,
as
I'm
you
just
just
gonna
learn
go
the
for the
hard way.
viable one.
Sure. Yeah.
Honestly, it's more dangerous for them than
But also that's also the one Zoe's feeding from. You don't assume he'll be alive much longer.
yeah.
If things continue the way they are. And the person again is saying, I'm sorry she got you too. My offer still stands. Back away.
I'm gonna manipulate.
I mean, you can try. You're in the middle of a firefight. You trying to talk someone out of shooting you, it probably isn't going to work. That's a straight manipulation. That's not a power. That's not mind control. That's you.
Manipulation plus persuasion.
Again, that's not a power.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
like
it's
someone
Yeah,
who's
but-
clearly
yeah,
out to
but
take
someone
this.
who's saying, "I'm sorry that she got you too."
What are you gonna say to him?
Yeah,
It's like,
you're
what
going
are
to try
you-
just
what-
to use
what are you gonna
a
say?
normal
So say that.
conversation to stop
Yeah.
this guy. Oh, you can try. You would know it's
I would know what
long.
to say.
It's a very long shot. You know who this is. You know what their motivation is.
Here, JoJo.
You would know this is this isn't a power that you're using then, if you want to use that. This is just you trying to talk to a dude
It's just a
who
skill.
clearly has no interest in talking.
What's going on?
If that's what you want to do, what are you going to say?
Zoe, stop! Who are you? Where am I?
Give me
What's
manipulation, subterfuge. Let's hope the beast doesn't rear its head.
It's a lot of red
You got
dice.
manipulation in 3 and then subterfuge in 1. Sorry.
So
4. You have 4 dice.
And you have 4 hunger.
You have 4 hunger though.
subterfuge and manipulation is 4.
Yeah.
Nice, that's 3. That's 4 red dice.
So you're 4 in hunger.
So why is it not 5 dice?
Why would it be 5?
4 in manipulation,
Oh, you're right.
Kind of upsetting.
Well, no, I can't see your sheet.
and then nothing for social.
You being hot does not affect this.
He's shooting you.
So you have 2 unless you want to roll power to roll that one.
Fail.
2.
2 successes.
2 successes. It's not
One
necessarily
messy.
effective.
Not enough.
I mean, honestly.
Not enough to
Elijah
be a
had it
happy
coming.
messy.
Okay. With this, who's approaching with the gun. The person in the back of the van, the girl again. You can tell. You can see she's hurt. You can tell she's holding her chest a little bit, gun up. They're both approaching you. He looks back. Both turn and just start lighting up Zoe. Zoe has the dude just. Zoe's body's just racked with bullets, and she goes limp. Both guns go up to you. Last chance. We don't have room for you, but we'll deal with you right here and right now if we gotta.
Down to my knees.
Okay? You surrendering?
Hands up.
All right, hands up. Zoe's down. You can see barely conscious, looking around. The main dude has the gun trained and he walks up, just puts a foot on Zoe. Dude with the tire iron, the woman who was in the van with the gun, both step out and walk up. Again, they're all trained on you, watching you. Start backing up right now.
I back up.
Okay. You might want to turn away. He hands the gun to the other person with the tire iron who comes. 2 guns not trained on you. Dude pulls out what looks like a stake, gets on his
Can I
knees and
roll?
drives it through Zoe. Zoe, looking back, makes eye contact with you for just a second before the stake is just plunged into her heart. She screams out, and then nothing. Sirens now get growing louder.
Can I roll a blood surge?
To do what? Give me a blood surge. You got 2 guns trained on you.
I fail.
So
Put
now
your
she's
hunger
at
at 5.
Yeah, she's
You are now
full
a
beast.
rabid beast.
Yeah.
You're a full, hungry animal.
Yep.
Ready to go into torpor if you don't feed.
Yep.
Let's see what happens as they try to put you down. Give me a strength brawl.
You get 2. You get 2.
You blood surge.
So you still get the
I
extra
failed.
dice.
2. 2 red.
No, that
Fail-
just makes you
failing
hungrier.
makes you
It-
hungrier, but you get the extra dice no matter
Oh,
what.
that's 2.
2 successes.
You take 5 superficial damage.
Oh shit. So that's
Is
you go
she?
1
oh,
here.
that's not-
Yeah, that's the wrong one. So you go 1 here. And then 4 there.
Your hunger goes down by 2. As you lunge, the closest person is this person that was on the ground. You get to him. Zoe already started feeding into him. You just bite into his jugular and you just start gulping. And as it's gulping, bullets are just entering your back. And you're just getting riddled with them, but trying just to inhale as much blood as you can from this person on the ground. As they're screaming, get off him, and just shooting. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to flee.
Flee?
Yeah.
Can you give me a Dex Athletics?
She got 3 dice naturally.
You get Blood Surge again now.
You could also, does blood surge when you're full hunger matter?
You're not full hunger anymore. She's
She
satiated
marked
too.
Oh, she's satiated too? Okay.
Shut
You
up.
know, that was the plan at the end. So, Dex, what'd you say?
Athletics.
So you have 3
So,
naturally. If you wanna,
This is where we need a point.
if you'd like to blood surge.
Blood surge. Okay. I'm gonna
Roll
try
one, see
blood
if you
surge.
get back to hunger 4.
Predicted this one.
You do.
She does get back to
Hunger
I do
4.
get back to hunger 4.
So you got 4
you get
hunger
your-
dice.
You have 4 red dice you can roll. There you go.
Congrats.
2.
2
Okay.
successes.
You pull off of him, able to control yourself, and you just take off into the night. A couple bullets zing past you. You ignore them as you're just in a full sprint away, just blood covering your face and torso. You glance back just in time to see them throw Zoe in the back of the van. The van starting
And
to close. And
I
peel
know
out.
I'm near Soulard still, right?
Mhm.
I head to Octavius.
Okay. You head to Octavius. You're going home? Where are you
No,
going?
I'm taking the bleeding mortal girl to the hospital.
Sure. She's hit. She doesn't seem. I mean, well, you don't know. She's freaking.
Yeah, she's freaking
She's
out.
mostly freaking out over her, not even herself, although she's bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah. So I'll drive her to wherever. Is it?
Fuck. No. We can't take him here.
No, you.
Fuck me, him. He's hurt.
I will get him to gym and it'll be okay. But you need.
Fuck. No, yeah,
stitches.
Jim. Take us to gym. Take us to gym.
How bad is the blood?
Give me medicine intelligence.
All right. Oh, nope. 1.
Who fucking knows? She's bleeding. It looks bad, but maybe she'll survive. I don't know. You've never seen someone shot before.
Correct.
So you don't know if this is like movies where people get hit and they keep going, or if this is like, shit, if you're shot, you're dead. You know.
I drive to the hospital. I don't know how vampire death works either.
Give me a persuasion, charisma persuasion.
Not bad.
Oh, that's not. Nope. Guys, I'm really bad at remembering this for some reason.
Rolling's not my expertise either. It's okay.
I always forget to grab the red one.
It's the hardest part.
1, 2, 3. Fuck, that's a messy crit.
No, you didn't crit.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It's a messy crit.
Sure. Fangs out. Grab Delilah. We're going to the fucking hospital. She gets quiet. An angry look on her face as she just looks at you. And you start driving to the hospital. You're heading to Club Arcadia.
Yeah.
You're going to
That's
the hospital.
the only option I have.
You two are in your torpor. That is where we will end it for this session.
The thing is, he's in torpor with friends. I'm in torpor with
With enemies.
an unknown.
I don't know how torpor works.
Hey guys.
Good
The
job,
hospital
guys.
can't help.
I know they can't help.
Hey guys, everybody, check out our social medias. I'm at Bexybro. He's at
Metal Chocobos. We got Miss Petty Dreadful.
Say
We got
goodbye
Mandy
to them.
Morose. Yeah, this is the
We're
last to be
done.
saying that. We'll have 2
We're
new players
done.
next
Rip.
week.
I have a really good Joseph Gordon-Levitt impersonation.
So, if you want to learn more about Zoe, that's in our prologue as we
Yeah.
find out what happened with her. If you want to be on our Patreon and learn about her. We're going to talk about this in the after show, which might be interesting.
Fuck!
For sure. It'll definitely be interesting.
Otherwise, follow us on our stuff. Check us out on Twitch or YouTube, whatever's easiest for you. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.